It is a new day. Nice to see you. It is August 9th, 2025. And today we are going to be taking a look at Amberlynn being mean to me. She was not nice. She was not nice to me. Nor was she nice to Aunt Tammy. She was nasty. Now, I don't like to use those harsh of words, but she was not nice. Mean. Mean. Yeah. So we're going to take a look at anything and everything that Amberlynn had to say to last night's very interesting stream. As some of you know, pretty much as soon as I got Aunt Tammy on the phone, Amberlynn went live. Who would have thought that Amberlynn was home with no plans on a Friday night? I mean, who could have predicted that? That she was ready and able to go live at a moment's notice on a Friday night. I mean, who would have thought? Who would have thought? So she did go live the moment that I got Aunt Tammy on the phone, and she started to live react to my conversation with Aunt Tammy. And she had a lot of mean, nasty things to say. From what I've seen of it, it hasn't been very nice. So I'm thinking today we do one half of it, and then tomorrow evening we'll do the other half. She goes live Sunday night. She'll probably rage again, do whatever it is that she's doing tomorrow night, and then we'll take a look at that on Monday. So that's the tentative plan for now, for all of my people that like to have a heads up of what we're going to be doing and kind of like the schedule and all that. So that's kind of how it's going to be looking for the next 2 days. All right, let me move me here. I'm just gonna get started because, you know, these have been taking a long time. I'm not used to 2+ hour streams from Amberlynn, so the fact that we've been getting these lately, got to keep on top of them. Amberlynn went from absolutely no content to a ton of content. No one predicted this. No one could have seen this coming. So let's just get started. Madness, thank you so much for 2 months. Good luck on your CPA exam. Mies Coatsy, thank you for your prime. Jordy's right behind cheek. Shovels in the chat because Jordy's got the scoop. I like that. Water of Life, really nice to see you. It's been a minute. Happy 1 year of membership, Water of Life. Thank you. Thank you. The drama is delicious lately. Gay Frog, Jordy, hello. Got you on the big screen tonight. Say hi to the misses and the triplets for me. I will do that. I think that I'm seeing her later tonight, so I will pass it along. Selena, thank you so much. Like the stream, girls. If you guys wouldn't mind, on your way in, clicking the thumbs up button. Get it over with now. If you get it over with now, when I say it in 30 minutes from now, you can turn your nose up at me and say, I already did it. So go ahead, click the thumbs up. Thank you, Selena. Simply Me, thank you for 2 months. We have the same first and middle name spelled the same. I don't want anything in common that has things to do with Amber. Oh, you have the same name as Aunt Tammy? Well, I think out of all of them, and the consensus kind of was that of like any of the side characters related to Amberlynn's family, she kind of seemed to make the most sense. So there's that. The Spinach, thank you. Jordy, thanks for the laughs. I'm new to all this, so it's interesting to join. Have a good weekend. Thank you so much, Spinach. I hope you do as well. Really appreciate you joining in on the fun. All right, guys, you ready? We're going to start it at 1.25 speed, or no, 1.5 speed, and let the madness begin.
Your girl cannot catch a break.
You know what? I
Let's see.
is she muted? Can you wait?
Hi guys.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Hi. Um, yeah, an extra live that I did not want to do.
Extra live that she didn't want to do, yet she was so willing and able to get on here as fast as possible. Yeah, you are bored. She had nothing going on yesterday. She was sealing on the couch. I'm bored. T-shirt on, waiting for her DoorDash to arrive, and then all of a sudden, crap hit the fan.
But you know what? No fucks are given in this moment. No fucks are given. So I'm gonna wait till more people are here so we can start this whole shenanigans and hopefully move on. Hopefully move on. Um, because I'm just like genuinely tell us good news. I ain't got it right now, honey buns. I wish I did. I wish I did. Um, okay. So I don't know, like press one if you guys know the tea, like that's currently going on with my aunt. Please press one, just so I know I'm not talking into the void. Um, no, Ando, I am not. I am not. Okay, so a couple people know. Yes, JB, my aunt. My aunt. Girl, clock the tea. I'm gonna be.
Oh,
I know, window. I know. I'm just like, I'm trying to just live my life over here. I'm like rearranging my living room. Next thing I know, my aunt's like popping off at the seams, which she did this years ago before. Like,
oh, come on. She was rearranging her living room. She was making room on her coffee table to put another takeout container on it. I was rearranging my living room.
like she's unwell. I'll say that. She's unwell. Um,
Yes. So the narrative that we are going to see Amberlynn divulge into here is that her aunt is not mentally stable. She is not of sound mind. And everything that she shared on my live stream last night was out of some type of side effect from not taking meds, taking meds. I don't know.
your aunt has been inserting herself here for years. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird for sure. I'm just waiting for a little bit more people to come in. Um, okay. So long story short, actually, it is a very long story. I met my aunt in person, like from my remembrance when I was 17, and I was living in California at the time. And I ended up once leaving foster care when I was 18. I ended up moving all the way to Oklahoma to live with her, and I did it because my mom lived with her.
And you know what's interesting is when we have ever heard Amberlynn talk about her foster care experience, it's that it was traumatic. It's that it shaped her into the woman that she is today. She absolutely abhorred her time in the foster care system. Has so many bad things to say about how foster care works in the United States. And later on, the aunt gives a very different account of that. Dude Goose, thank you. Wifey and I have been waiting for this all day. Thanks for keeping us fed. Just call me Emily. Let's eat. Abby Luna and Meow. Welcome to the YouTube team, guys. Hello. Chassis, thank you. Why does this all have to happen when I'm going overseas? I'm getting overwhelmed with this content. Well, hey, if you get backlogged, just do it little bit by little bit. You'll be caught up eventually, because normally with Girl World, it's a wax and a wane. It's an ebb and flow of content. So after all this kind of dies down, I'd imagine it's going to get boring again. So just catch up. But it is fun to be here the day it happens, I will say. Annie, thank you. I went to bed with your stream on last night. You came into my dream and things got hecticana. Oh boy. You're actually not the first person that has told me they've dreamed of me. Thank you, Annie. No bagged lunch, Lynn. Thank you. This season finale has everything: betrayal, family drama, Pookie moving, more than we've seen since circling the tree. Praise Lord to the Labubu. Praise Labubu. My little good luck charm. My omen of chaos. Yes, darkness incarnate.
And I wanted to live with my mom and near my mom. I'm telling you, it was horrible. Like, my aunt is impossible to get along with, like, 100%, especially, like, when you get an 18-year-old up in there. Like, we did not vibe at all, like, at all. XL Hoodie, I lived with both. My aunt kicked my mom out, and I was on, like, obviously, like, I've always stuck up for my mom. So then my aunt kicked me out because I was sticking up for my mom. So we both ended up living with my grandma. So yeah. It was impossible for a lot of different reasons. Long story short, we just did not get along at all. So I'm fucking 34 now. Hi. But since then, it's very on and off again of like talking and dynamics, whatever it may be. Um, but me and her, we were good. We were like bold of you to say she's unwell. She is. We both have the same DNA love. So I mean, I will literally call myself unwell where it is, where it is. Like I will admit to it. So you're being so reactive instead of just sitting with this. I'm being reactive because I feel like I'm so tired of people like forming a narrative for me. It's time to like use my voice. For so long, I didn't.
Now it's my turn. Now I'm going to have the microphone. Did you know that whenever anyone has anything to say about Amber, her personal life, her family, whatever, she's always the first person on the case. She's ready to talk about it extensively, but she always phrases it as, you know what? I have been quiet for too long. I am done being silent. I'm going to use my voice. It like doesn't ever shut up. Yeah, she's always being silenced. Oh my gosh.
Yes, XL hoodie. That's so true. Um, no, because I was contacted actually. Um, okay, so long story short, it's been very on and again, off again, talking, not talking. But I want to say in 20, let's just say about 4 years ago, maybe even 5 years ago, maybe even, yeah, I would say about 5 years ago, like everything was fine. Like, no, I wasn't watching Jordy's live. I literally have a message of someone telling me about this.
Oh my god, someone DM'd me about it on Instagram. I had no idea that he was streaming and talking about this. I had no. At this point, I think that we were kind of in the midst of looking at Tammie's channel. We were commenting on it, saying, hey, if you want to come talk, you can. If there's something that you want to say, come on. Like, we were kind of in the midst of that. And then when we started to put it into motion that we wanted her to come on live, that's when Amber went live. No, I wasn't watching Jordy's live. Someone DM'd me about it on Instagram. Okay.
Um, okay, so it was about, yeah, I would say like 5 years ago. Everything was fine. We've been in each other's lives and there was like no drama. Like I tried very hard to stay away from that. Like I'm just not into the whole family drama thing because it's like I was foster care my whole life. Like me and my fucking family. Like that's family's very important. And I know it's like water isn't thicker than blood and blood isn't thicker than water, whatever, but it's like family's family. And I try very hard to like stay out of the drama of it all. So even though my aunt, like literally in 2019, all over the Kiwi farms, like saying things that weren't true, saying things about me that she had no idea what she was talking about, like it was unhinged. Um, hold on, I'm responding to my mom. Like just really unhinged things, like genuinely. So
Yeah, and she was harassing this mom. Not to give too much of a spoiler, but later in the stream, Amberlynn calls the mom to tell the mom what happened on my stream. And the mom answers her phone call and says, hey, honey, what did you want? So the mom on a Friday night is out doing things with her fiance, and Amberlynn is harassing her via text message. She finally calls her 34-year-old daughter and says, hey, what did you want? Oh my god. Too funny, too funny. K-Bear, thank you so much for 20 gifted memberships. We now have 20 new shorties in the chat. Let's see some bear emojis. And don't forget about the polar bear emoji. There is a polar bear emoji. We might not have polar bears in 20, 30 years, but for now, we do. Thank you so much, K-Bear, and I appreciate you modding tonight. Thank you, thank you. Jordy's disappointing Labubu, thank you. Chantal Who, our queen, keeps feeding us lately. Yeah, I know, and I said I want to do Chantal. I'm hoping maybe like Tuesday or Wednesday we could do Chantal, but for now, I don't have any availability. There's no vacancy for Chantal. Yana Ghoul, thank you. All hail the pink labubu. I don't know. You guys are kind of changing my mind. Do I keep the pink labubu after all? Is it too much of a meme now? I'm always tired, thank you. I've lost 200 pounds on Mounjaro, got gastric bypass, and at the end of June, I've lost 45 more. Thanks for keeping me accountable. And when I go back to that, whenever I want to go back to old ways, I was Amber size and I'm never going back. Oh my gosh. You've lost over 250 pounds with surgery and medication. Guys, just think about that for a second. This person has gone from amber size down to, well, if they said that they were in the 500s, they're somewhere in like the 200s now, if they've lost 250 pounds. That's insane. And you know what? This could have been Amber. This could have been Amber. November of 2022, when she originally tried a GLP-1 when she was still with Jade, had she just stayed on it, stuck to it, not came up with every excuse under the sun. That's incredible. Congratulations. Chicken Squibs, thank you so much. Generational drama trauma on Max. Yikes. Something like that. Thank you, Chicken. Angela, hello. Welcome to the Twitch team.
Then it was like bouncing to, oh my God, I'm about to move to Oklahoma and we can finally like, because we were building a good niece and aunt relationship. So we were finally like, hell yeah, like we're gonna be able to like hang out and like see each other, blah, blah. Long story short, before I moved here, it was like 2 months before I moved here. My mom and my aunt, who are sisters, so Mama Lynn and my aunt, I'm just gonna call her Tammy because I feel disgust. Like I used to call her auntie, but literally she's nothing to me. She's nothing to me. I have forgiven and not forgot, but I have forgiven her too many times, and I'm just like done forgiving people, like literally done. So Mama Lynn and Tammy got in a fight 2 months.
She's done forgiving Aunt Tammy. Did you hear that? She is the one that's done with forgiveness.
Before I got here, not a physical fight, but like an argument, and it was a big enough argument that my mom was genuinely hurt. My mom is also very much the person who forgives everybody all the time. Oh my God, window for real. So it's like my mom is that person. She likes everyone. Do you guys know that Justin Bieber song? My mama don't like you, and she likes everyone. That is my mom. My mom likes everyone.
That's funny because I remember Amberlynn telling us not too long ago that she hates most people on YouTube. You guys are always saying things in the comments like, oh, Mama Lynn this, Mama Lynn that. Just so you know, Mama Lynn hates you. Sounds like Chantal. My God hates you. But now she likes everybody. Okay.
My mom does not even like her own sister. My mom does not like her own sister. Mom.
Oh my God, Ando, you were spilling my tea. Ando, she didn't know this at this point. She wasn't watching my live. Who knows what that person DM'd her on Instagram? Don't give her this information ahead of time. Come on, Ando.
I'm sorry for putting you on blast, but it's time to stick up for you because I know you're not going to do it, Diva, and I'm going to do it for you. So yeah, my mom and her 2 months before I moved here got into a fight.
She doesn't like Tommy. You know what? Speaking of Tommy, where's my phone? I need to find my phone because I have screenshots that I wanted to show you guys, and I completely forgot about this.
Argument. Sorry, not a physical fight, but like an argument with their moms. And I was like, I'm not gonna get involved. Like, I'm so excited. I get to be around my mom. I'm gonna get to be around my aunt. I'm like pumped. So I was not involved. Me and my aunt were still super excited for me to move here. She was like, I'm gonna come over every day. Like, we were just excited, right? So I ended up coming here, and my aunt did come over the first day I was here. It was even while Feline was still here. So she met Feline, the whole nine, and it was very awkward because my mom was also here, and I could tell they were just like they were still arguing. I was like, oh my God, this is not a thing. But you know what? At least they got together for me. I was hoping they were gonna like stop like this whole thing because I was here and we could all just get along and be like a happy family. That's what I was hoping for. But it turns out no. So I saw my aunt that one time. We all ended up going out to eat the next day, and I was like, okay, so maybe they're gonna like forgive each other and we're just gonna move on. Like sisters argue, like it is what it is, right? Well, that didn't end up happening. So I moved here the beginning of October. I didn't end up seeing my aunt again until like Thanksgiving. So it was almost 2 months later. So I went to her house for Thanksgiving. I saw all my family. It was so good. I saw my cousins. I saw her. Like I was laughing. I was talking. I was engaged with everyone. And I thought everything was genuinely fine. Like I know it was still kind of weird between my aunt and my mom. And my mom literally was only there for me because it's like I haven't had a Thanksgiving with family since I was a literal child. So my mom was, doing it for me because I was just like, I don't want to be in the middle of this. Like I love you both, et cetera, right? And it's like when I was younger, I was always on my mom's side. I was always in the middle of it. I got kicked out of homes because
No, I don't believe that Amberlynn tried to play both sides. I think that she took that mom's side because she knew at the end of the day there was a higher likelihood that the mom would kiss her butt and be her taxi than that aunt would. she was able to get more out of her mom than she was her aunt at this point of her life. So that's why I think that she leaned toward being on the mom side, because she could get more out of her. Because as we have speculated and as we heard from the aunt, Amber uses that whole, well, you owe me thing to her advantage. She doesn't really have anything on the aunt. So she can't really expect the aunt to be her everyday taxi. With the mom, she can hold something over her head, but with the aunt, it's kind of hard to manipulate and control her. Amber's sock account is in the chat. Who? Okay, so anyway, speaking of Emily, this was posted on Despectful Moments on Instagram. I do encourage you guys to check out their Instagram account. They post a lot of girl world cool related things. They are always up to date on what is going on. So I don't know who this is. This is Zio. This looks like some other plus sized content creator named Zio. And it says that Emily was active in this person's chat room on TikTok, and she was sending Zio gifts and interacting with them, sending in money, sending in, so quite literally, look, like Emily's sending in corn. If you guys know from my Eugenia streams, when you send money on TikTok, it's always in the form of like an animal or, some like an ice cream cone or something like that. So Emily is quite literally sending in food related items to, I know, not her sending corn. She's sending in food to this Zio person on TikTok that's in the form of money. I think I don't know if this is like, I don't know if Emily's just like flat out laughing in everybody's face at this point. I really don't know. But on this post, Zio commented and said, hey, Emily, I need to know if Pocahontas and the melting ice cream thing are real. And she commented back to Zio and said, you already know. So here is Emily confirming that she was the one on the Reddit forums calling Amberlynn those names. So Emily is out here talking to other plus-size content creators, pretty much just laughing at Amber, making fun of Amber. So I think what is going on right now is that they're fighting. I think that they're currently fighting because, as we know from what everyone has been saying, pretty much everyone being Emily and Amber and everything, what we know is that whenever she goes and does this, it's because she and Emily are fighting. Anytime they get into a little spat, she always runs into the arms of another content creator or a reaction channel. So this is currently what is taking place. Emily is laughing at Amberlynn with this Zio the Dreamer person and sending her food-related TikTok tokens in the form of corn. So that's currently the latest of what's going on. Their relationship is just fighting and feeding. Something like that. So like, I'm kind of afraid to talk about certain animals on my stream anymore, because that was what got me in trouble a few days ago when I brought up a certain animal of the aquatic family. Corn. Don't certain animals, aren't there certain animals on farms? Don't they enjoy corn? Like that's something that they typically like to have. Like, was she doing that on purpose? Like sending corn? Yeah, I'm seeing what Lightning typed out. I mean, I'm not gonna say it because like I'm afraid to talk about animals on here. But I have like heard that before. I mean, I don't know much about farm life and agriculture and harvesting crops and stuff like that, but I do know that the protagonist in Charlotte's Web, that that does like corn.
because of it. And I was like, you know what? I just need to be just like a in the middle, but like love them both, accept them both, and not be on anyone's side, if that makes sense. So Thanksgiving happened in 2023, and I was so happy to be with family, etc., etc. And but it was still just like kind of weird between my mom and my aunt. And I was like, oh my god. So after Thanksgiving, I would message my aunt and I would just be like, how are you feeling? I know you had COVID. Like, how are you doing? She would like respond, but then like stop responding. She would never reach out to me first. Finally, in February of 2024, I sent her a picture of me and her from Thanksgiving, and I was just like, "Love you, miss you," and all she did was heart it, and she never like responded. And I think I took that as a hint. I was like, "Okay, so we're doing this thing where we're gonna be mad at Amberlynn because she came from Mama Lynn's womb." Like my aunt and my mom were having the dramatics. My aunt and my mom were having the beef. My aunt and my mom were going through it. Like it was sisterly argument. Like it had nothing to do with me at all. But somehow my aunt was putting me in the middle of it. I wasn't rude to my aunt. I didn't say anything mean to my aunt. I had so much fun with my aunt at Thanksgiving. Like it was so good to see her and my cousins and my family. And I genuinely don't know why she had to like put me in the middle of it. My aunt is very much that person that's like, you need to be on my side. If not, then like you're outcasted from the family. So I kind of got the hint and I stopped messaging her. And like I said, anytime that we spoke after Thanksgiving of 2023 was because of me. Um, Olivia, but thanks for the super chat. So you got me all, you got me all fucked up. Anyway, so long story short, I didn't do anything. But I kind of took the hint. I was like, okay, if she doesn't want to talk to me, like I can't force her to talk to me. Like at this point, like I don't know what to do. I was starting to feel like shit. Like Easter came along.
Once again, she's playing dumb as to why someone doesn't like her. Hmm. It's either her or me.
Right, Easter of 2024. She invited the whole family. The only two people she didn't invite was me and my mom because she's in a fight with my mom. Like she's in an argument with my mom and she's taking it out on me. She also didn't invite one of her daughters because she's also gonna do all the family drama. That's not my like thing. But my aunt is unwell. My aunt is unwell. Um, what was the fight about? That's not for me to say. So like it's just been this whole thing.
Ooh, a lot of the shirt adjusting going on in the lower left-hand corner. I mean, that will come up later, and we will make a special note to talk about that because of everything that was taken from this stream. Out of anything that she said, out of any argument that she had, out of any tears that were shed, there is something that happens in this stream that has taken over the internet. And it will probably be something that will go in the history books.
And I'm just like, I literally have nothing to do with this at all. So I didn't hear from my aunt at all. My aunt has no idea who Emily is. My aunt has never heard of Emily. My aunt has, I have not spoken to my aunt since February 2024. I met Emily June.
Yeah, but you put your entire life online and she watches you and you know that she watches you and she watches reaction channels. She has no idea who Emily is. I mean, for well over a year now, the internet has been pretty well informed as to who Emily is, what she's interested in, and the dynamic of your relationship with her. So, to say that she doesn't know Emily, I mean, all she has to do is watch a couple videos on YouTube, and you know that she watches, so I don't see where you get off saying this. Angela Anaconda, thank you for your Prime membership. Annie Lucky, hello, thank you for 2 months. Apathetic Ash, hey, welcome back for your second month. Delicate Honeybee, hello, keeping up with the DoorDashians tonight. 6 Suvi, thank you. First time chatter, long time Tammy time watcher. Oh boy, thanks for being here. Angelina Bryan, thank you. Listen to her slip up when she almost calls Emily my girlfriend. Oh boy. If you have a timestamp, I'm more than happy to skip to it and take a look at it, but that doesn't surprise me. But as of today, with her sending corn to that girl on TikTok, I don't know if they're probably fighting right now. Puppy Goober, thank you so much for the super chat. Love you too, puppy.
2024. So please remember that. Literally the end of June 2024. So I have not seen my aunt. I have not talked to my aunt about Emily. None of my family has met Emily besides my grandma and my mom. Like, not a thing. So today,
Yeah, but for you, Amberlynn, you put a lot of your personal life online, so people don't have to meet someone in person to know things about them. It's 2025.
my mom calls me and she was like, "Do you see what's happening?" And I was like, what? Because I'm telling you, I have tried so hard to just like not be on social media the last few days because I was like, I need a fucking break. Like life is rough right now, okay? So my mom's like, do you see what your aunt is doing? When I found out, my jaw was on the ground. I was like, Mom, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna message her? Do you want me to? Because I might pop off. I'm a little scared of that right now. So my aunt's been like doing some weird stuff, trying to reach out to Snowflake and like, I don't know, out of literal nowhere. What happened was my aunt literally saw me in distress in my live stream, hyperventilating, anxiety, crying about Emily, literally heartbroken. And my aunt literally sat there and said, how do I make this worse? That's unwell. That's unwell. And I did nothing to this woman. I did nothing to this woman. Again, last time.
Well, make it make sense, Amber. Is she actually unwell? Are you suggesting that she is unstable due to substances or some type of disorder or something? Or are you just calling her decision making lousy? Which are you saying here? Because when I hear someone say that they are unwell, I think of some type of psychiatric disorder. I think of some type of medication not being administered. So, what exactly do you mean by that? Unwell. Debonair, thank you so much. Can we please watch more Evil Tammy? Great discovery last night. I know. And you know what's crazy is apparently that woman has a following. I mean, nowhere near as large as Girl World following, but apparently she's like, that's so weird that I clicked on that.
I messaged her. I took the hint. I sent her a picture of her and I, February of 2024, and I said, miss you and love you, and she did not respond. I took the hint. But I messaged her today, and this is what I said.
She was upset about the marriage. She was upset about you not coming to the wedding. So when she found out that, you moved to Oklahoma and you're going here and you're going there and you're going to all that other stuff, going to Wisconsin, going to concerts and all that other stuff. I mean, this back in season 5, Amberlynn and Jade, didn't they drive over to Cincinnati or something? I mean, granted, it was like an hour away, but I mean, you're able to go across the country several times, but that meant a lot to her, and you didn't show up. So you've kind of communicated and showed her that you left her on red before she left you on red.
I said, I'm reaching out because I truly don't understand what's going on. Before I actually read this whole message, my mom messaged her too today and was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because my mom is not a drama. My mom does not do the drama. My mom does not like this. My mom does not deserve this. You guys love Mama Lynn because she deserves to be loved. My mom.
Yeah, you guys love Mama Lynn because she deserves to be loved. I mean, let's not act like the mom is a saint. Really, let's not act like the mom is a saint. She's also told us that she hates YouTube. She hates these people. And on top of that, Tammie told us yesterday that her fiance, he doesn't like this. He doesn't like drama. He doesn't do turmoil. He doesn't like, he likes to have his woman, his dog. He likes to have his program on the TV. He likes to go to the bingo hall once a week. He likes his steak medium rare. Like he has a very set in stone life. He doesn't like all the shenanigans, all the lying, all the fuss. He doesn't want to live that kind of life. So Tammie suggested to us that he and Amber are kind of polar opposites in that regard. So I'd imagine that the mom also doesn't like to entertain this to stay on the good side of her husband, because she likes calm. She doesn't like drama. She doesn't like any of this, and that's all that Amber is.
No, does not need this in her life at all. So my mom messaged her and was like, what is happening? My aunt popped off some wild, like unhinged, like narrative that isn't even real. Like genuinely, like I'm scared for my aunt. She almost sounds like she's like not fully sober. Like that's the best. That's how it seems to me. Like the things that she's saying is just like no, the craziest thing I've ever seen. Anyway, so I reached out.
I think that's kind of blurring the line a little bit right there with her saying that. She's coming across as not sober. I mean, how would she feel if someone came to the internet and suggested that about her mom? I don't think that she'd like that very much. That's a lie, and Amber knows it.
out to her today and I said, I'm reaching out because I truly don't understand what's going on. We have already talked through and forgiven each other for anything that happened years and years ago. Since I've been in Oklahoma, I have done nothing to you, yet you've chosen to ignore me because of an argument you and my mom are both going through, which has absolutely nothing to do with me at all. I went to Thanksgiving a couple years ago and thought everything was fine, but to my surprise, you have decided to outcast me, and because of the issues you and my mom are dealing with. I'm not the type to take sides. This is petty. We only live once, and family drama is not something I ever want to engage in. Now you're going online making negative comments about me, my mom, and my ex. You've seen how much I've been struggling lately via my live streams. You've seen the pain I'm in because my aunt, like, she's known for watching every single thing I post online, which is already really weird. You've seen the pain I'm in, even breaking down in front of thousands of people.
So you know that she watches everything, but you still came on here and said she doesn't know Emily. She's never met Emily, but you know that she watches everything.
I was crying and hyperventilating, truly heartbroken over everything that has been going on. And instead of offering kindness, you decided to make it worse. You quite literally saw me hurting and said, you know what? Let's make it worse. That is the most unhinged thing I've ever seen. I don't know what you gained from this, but it's hurtful, it's unnecessary, and it says far more about you than it does about me. That is wrong, and I deserve better from someone I call my aunt. Her response was, funny how you reach out now, but not for the last 2 years. Goodbye, Amber. So I responded and said, I did reach out. You didn't respond. Since Thanksgiving of 2023, every time we spoke, it was because I messaged you first. Then you stopped responding altogether in February 2024. What was I to do with that? I could take a hint. Of course, I'll reach out to a family member of mine who was bashing me online out of absolutely nowhere after they seen me in distress. Like, duh. Like, my aunt is unhinged. Um, like, it's I don't know. But long story short, like, I've seen her, 3 times since I've been in Oklahoma, and it was all in 2023. So if you guys are wanting to get tea from her, like, you're not going to get any because I have not seen her. I do not speak to her. Last time I spoke to her was February 2024. So any sort of tea that you're receiving from her is all fabricated, untrue, because, like, genuinely we don't talk. I have not spoken to her.
It's fabricated and untrue? Well, she knew you prior to 2023, right? I mean, shit. Amberlynn farted in aisle 3 of Walmart with Destiny 8 years ago. People are still streaming about that today. If things happened in your early 20s and she wants to talk about it, I'm pretty sure that the community would like to hear it. She doesn't know anything, so if you guys are looking for tea, she is not a reliable source. Well, yeah, maybe when it comes to season 6, but and she knew you for a large portion of your life. Poor Selena, I appreciate your 4-month membership. Thank you. Nick Gross, hello. Hearing your voice come through her computer freaked me out this morning when I was watching a recap. Well, this is, one of the only times that Amberlynn has ever clicked on my YouTube channel, so, savor it because it's not likely to happen again. Mac Megs, thank you for 3 months. Jordy's Labubu is our mascot. I really like the Labubu trend. K-Bear, thank you. So mad I missed your stream yesterday. I think your Labubu's linked to that. Who knows what will happen with the next one? Maybe a Sprite Zero for the next accessory. I like Diet Coke. I mean, there's some drinks I like, but you know what? Aspartame just gives me headaches. I don't know what it is. The older I get, I just can't tolerate diet drinks. I don't know. Thank you, K-Bear.
She knows nothing about me. Genuinely, she treated me as if I didn't exist, all because I came from my mom's womb, because they're the ones in the argument. So,
Oh. I'm an offspring of my mom, so she hates me because of that. Well, from what we heard, what Tammie had to say yesterday, it had a lot more to do than just you being an extension of your mom.
yeah, I just had to get that out because I genuinely just think it's like the weirdest thing what's happening right now, and I'm like, what is actually happening? Oh my god, it is like so weird to me, and it's like purposely, I purposely did not speak about her. Like when people are like, how come you don't see like talk about Aunt Tammy or how come Aunt Tammy, Aunt Tammy, Aunt Tammy? I purposely did not respond to her because like
Probably because she knows that Aunt Tammie sees through her bullshit, she holds her accountable, and she doesn't play Amber's games. And on top of that, Amber doesn't have anything on this woman to use against her. She doesn't really have any way to benefit from manipulating or using this person. So that's why she probably steers clear of her. Well, Amberlynn doesn't have a license, but she's probably steering clear of the aunt because she's not able to pull the same tricks and stunts on other people like she is with the aunt. Tammie seemed sober to me. She sounded very sober, sound-minded to me. Elena, thank you. Would you please shout out my husband, Kurt? I got him into Girl World last night on our drive back from his birthday dinner. He goes, put that Geordie guy on. I'm afraid of the monster I've created. Oh boy, Kurt, you have entered Hotel California and you don't even know it. Oh my gosh, that is too funny. I am so glad that you were able to indoctrinate him into our wild world here on the internet. Happy belated birthday to Kurt, and I hope you guys continue to watch the streams. We have a lot of fun on here. Happy that you guys are a part of it. Thank you so much, Elena.
Or respond about her because like I respect people's privacy. I your aunt is spilling about it all. Your aunt is spilling about it all out on you. Huh? Where at? We
Her tabbing to my channel. Her clicking her one of 20 tabs. Each tab is a reaction channel.
could do a live reaction. Y'all, but I do have to like cut it short just a little bit. Because I am busy tonight. But
What? Busy doing what? She was able to hop on here at a moment's notice. Winnie the Pooh, full garb Winnie the Pooh, but she had plans tonight? Her hair's up. Her hair's up too. She had a mean game of choosy planned. You're silly. I do have to get off here soon. What?
but anyone
Proceeds to stream for another 2 hours, 20 minutes. I gotta get off here soon.
can tell me where? On the phone? On Jordy's live. Oh, dear Heavenly Father. Okay. We could do a response. I don't mind that. Okay. I'm gonna have to so you guys can hear.
And she was supposed to be gone 2 weeks.
Oh.
Mom kicked her out, and then we could just.
hear. Okay.
I mean, I could just like do it on speaker on my phone.
Oh, I've not heard his voice in so long.
I mean, I could just like do it on speaker on my phone.
Oh, I've not heard his voice in so long. If this is gonna be about drama from when I was like a teenager in my early 20s, like I'm gonna be so bored. It's gonna exhaust me because I'm literally gonna be in 5 years. I'm gonna be 40. So we have to figure out like what actually matters. So let's see.
It's Tammy time.
Okay.
Instagram.
But unlike Jordy, I have plans. I have things that I have to do tonight. So I don't know how long I could do this.
Guys, this is just so.
Unlike Jordy, I have plans tonight. Did you hear her? Did you hear her? Unlike Jordy, I have plans tonight. Did you hear that, guys? Amberlynn goes out on Friday nights. She's got shit to do. Hair flip. I have places to be.
So hectic, you know?
And it's always funny that Jordy gives people a platform that's like so against me, like Britt, Erica, now my own blood. But yet that one time I wanted to like call him. He was like, I'm so scared of what she's gonna say. Yet I've been a YouTuber for 13 years. You just don't want to platform the right people. You want to platform the people that are like against me. And you're like, ooh.
I also don't need to platform someone that has a platform. You have a bigger platform than me. Amberlynn has way more subscribers than I do. If there's anything that she needs to say, if there's anything that she needs to do, anything that she needs to get out to the community, she has way larger of a reach on this website than I do. I don't need you to come onto my stream. I don't want to platform you. So that's why I agreed to have Brittany and Erica on my stream. That's why I agreed to have Aunt Tammy on my stream. They don't have a way to get that out otherwise. You do. She's still so bitter about that. And she tried to rush that too. You know, when that originally happened, Amberlynn was DMing me on Instagram. She sent me her cell phone number and said, call me, call me, call me. And then she said, well, I'm not going to get on unless Alexis can come too. So she was kind of bulldozing her way onto my live stream. And then already she was bringing in conditionals. Well, Alexis gets to come too. This is my stream. You don't make the rules. If you want to say whatever you want to say, go on to your channel and say it. Jordy's betrayal. She's so bitter about. Amber, you're not invited. Yeah, you can't sit with us. Terrence, thank you. Do you think that this is the final season? I don't know. I really don't know. But it seems like Emily and Amber, they just keep getting, they fight, they get back together. They fight, they get back together. So I don't know. I really don't know. Moonface, thank you. Here is an offering to our Dark Lord Labubu. Thank you for submitting an offering. Last Brain Cell, thank you. Sending love from the Czech Republic. Oh my god, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Hello, Czech Republic.
Your eyes scare me, like, genuinely. Okay.
Use the phone. A millennial.
Why is she making superficial comments? Why is she making superficial comments? Could you imagine if I came on here and I said things about Amberlynn's appearance? His eyes scare me. That isn't a very nice thing to say.
I mean, me too, Tegan. I'm making money. I'm going to the bank.
Amber doesn't watch reaction channels.
Oh my god,
Me,
his voice is so drawing. If my aunt wants to do this, like, I have tea too, honey. She forgets, like, we're from the same family.
I would eat, and for some reason, I'll join.
Where does this start?
Hey there, Bree.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
I guess I will start off by commenting on the mental.
Press 1 if you guys hear her. Do you guys hear her? Press 1, please. Oh, Crazy Fangs, it's not bingo. Bingo is... No, it's too late for bingo.
Part that Amber's trying to put to the table right now. Of course, she's going to use that first thing, you know. Nice to hear from you. Oh, wow. This is going to be very hard. Thank you. I guess I will start off by commenting on the mental.
So are you able to pause or
Yeah.
turn off the volume?
How am I going to hear you and talk at the same time?
You can talk to me on Instagram. Like, are you logged into Instagram on your phone?
Yeah.
So just get rid of YouTube and just talk to me on Instagram.
This is very weird. Spencer, yes, this is so weird for a family member to do. Literally out of nowhere, after recently seeing me in distress, she literally outright said, let's make this worse. I need you guys to look at it from that perspective.
Oh, Amber, you've already communicated to us that you hurt yourself. I mean, not physically. Well, yeah, physically. But now that she's interested in getting in the mud and telling her side of the story... I mean, I don't know. Isn't that kind of weird? It's like everybody can take a gigantic crap on Amber, including Amber, but her aunt can't.
She outright said.
Neri, thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships. Welcome, guys. Be sure to thank Neri.
My niece is in distress. Instead of reaching out to her, even though she's done nothing wrong, let me make this worse. That's genuinely all you need to hear and see to realize that, like, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Thank you for everyone supporting me and seeing that. Thank you.
All right, I pause that. Okay, so obviously she's over there trying to say that I'm mentally unstable in this and
You are mentally unstable, love. You are mentally unstable. We're both cut from the same cloth.
that. Aren't we all in one way or another?
The difference is I'm not sitting here going online and actually ignoring my niece for no reason because I'm in an argument with her mother and then deciding, oh, she's in distress and she's hurting and heartbroken and having anxiety and hyperventilating and everything, but let's make it worse. Thank you, Quinn, love. Thank you. That's super sweet. I'm sorry, too. You guys are having to witness this. I'm so sorry. This is crazy. Like, literally, if she's going to talk about drama from my early 20s or when I was a teenager, like, okay. Oh, weird.
But I haven't been on any medication for, 6-7 years. I did go through 16 years of counseling, but of course, who wouldn't being in my family? That's just being honest.
What?
So I've had my day, I have my diagnoses, I have my labels, but I am mentally sound.
I don't think that anything...
cannot take the lies, the manipulation, the victim.
The lies, the manipulation, the victim. My aunt doesn't know me. My aunt is also psycho. Why do we all have psycho aunts? My aunt does not know me. My aunt does not know me. That's the part.
I mean, just because you didn't talk from the age of 32 to 34 doesn't mean that she doesn't know you. I mean, do you think that you magically became a new person over the last 2 years that you haven't spoken to her? You haven't changed in many years, well beyond 2. Danny Deadlifts, thank you so much. Morning from Sydney, putting a fake sign to avoid bringing healthy food into work is Fat Hall of Fame. Community needs it. No bagged lunches. Thank you, Danny. Caliphie, hello. Labubu saw Amber's shadow and announced 6 more weeks of drama. A Punxsutawney Phil joke. I love it. The Labubu saw Amber's shadow.
Part that's so fucking unhinged. My aunt does not know me. And the time that we spent together in 2023 in person, I was so sweet and loving, and like I was like, hell yeah, like I got my aunt back. She's crazy.
The total absolute grossness of this feeder era, I just can't.
Feeder era? My aunt is literally saying feeder era. This is crazy.
No more.
Why is that crazy? Why? I mean, really, why is that crazy? Anyone with eyes and ears is able to clock this for what it is. You have even clocked this for what it is.
I just can't. And the final straw really has been building up, and I've been saying it, it's coming, it's coming. A person can only hold back so much. You know,
You don't know me. We were fine the last time we spoke. That's the scariest part of this whole thing. That is so sad that you thought you were going to have a good relationship with your aunt. Spencer, you have no fucking idea. Like, I was so excited. Like, genuinely, I was like, hell yeah. Normally I'm like, fuck, okay, I can see it being my fault, but this is, like, makes no sense. Yeah, Camille, how is this okay? I don't know. I'm genuinely, like, so confused. I don't think I've been this confused forever, like, genuinely. And, like, my poor mom, holy fuck.
Human at the end of the day, and my sister only hold back so much. You know, I'm human at the end of the day.
I'm human at the end of the day.
My sister and Amber have done me extremely wrong over the.
Oh, Amberlynn loves to mimic people when she's upset. Loves to mock people.
Last 2 years, and
My sister and Amber have done me extremely wrong in the last 2 years. Where am I? Where am I? Where the fuck am I? Twinkie, pinch me, baby. Pinch me. Is this a dream? A nightmare? I literally just told you guys exactly what it was. I went to her Thanksgiving in 2023. I thought everything was
Well, Twinkie definitely has the nails to pinch her.
fucking fine with me and her, me and my family, this and that, besides the fact that my mom and her were fighting and arguing. I would message her randomly asking how she's doing, how's COVID, Merry Christmas. Like,
I asked her how she's doing.
what? She would respond like one, it was dry, like it didn't matter to her. She had all these promises of, oh my god, we're gonna hang out, we're gonna go do this, we're gonna do that. Never once did she want to hang out or do this and do that. Once I was finally here. And then the last thing I messaged her, February 2024, was a picture of me and her during Thanksgiving. And thank you for the super chat, Jess. Thank you. What was I saying? Oh, dear Heavenly Father. Oh yeah, 2024, sending her a picture of us from Thanksgiving.
Where'd she get this from? That's new. Dear Heavenly Father is new.
And we looked happy because we were getting to spend Thanksgiving together, and I was like, love you, miss you, and she did not respond to it. That's when I took the hint. What have I done to you in the last 2 years besides not talk to you because you didn't want to talk to me because of my mom? What? This is weird.
have remained silent, and I'm just done being silent.
Did you want to talk?
I'm done being silent. Everyone in Girl World is done being silent. It's my turn to say. You know what? I come on here 5, sometimes 6 days a week to stream. I'm going to start saying that at the beginning of every stream. You know what? It's my turn. It's my turn.
Talk about how you felt that they did you wrong, or did you just want to talk about how you feel about?
Can I show the pic of us? Yes, of course I can. Of course I can. Hold on. Yes. Oh, I'm trying to pull it up on here. There we are. And I literally said, miss you.
It's like the old ladies in Hercules that all fight over the eye to use it. You've had your turn. Give me the microphone.
Love you. And she never responded. And that's when I took the hint. And that's what I sent her today. You need to take an acting class. Cass, if you think that it's not heart something that you usually communicate with, yeah, I can see that. But when I sit there and I'm the only one like messaging like, how are you? Merry Christmas. Like, and you get these like, remain silent from what? I have no idea. And you get these like messages back that you could tell this person does not want to communicate with you. And then you try to like open up more and you're like showing them like, here's a photo of us, like miss you, love you. And they can't say miss you or love you back. Like it's weird energy. Like it's not black and white. There's more variables that go into it. So yeah, I'm not cooked at all, but thank you for the money. Love it. All right, let's keep going.
Her relationship.
Well, I mean, it's so much to cover, and I just think I would be talking around and around and around, but I guess that's a place we can can start. As a lot of people, you guys have been following her a long time.
So what I'm getting is you don't know how to get the hint. Alina, that's the point. I did get the hint, so I stopped messaging her. I was like, my aunt wants nothing to do with me, even though I didn't do anything to her. So.
Just like me, I've seen every single video she's ever put out. I have tried to be a good aunt to Amber.
You've never tried to be a good aunt to me, love. You've never tried to be a good aunt to me. Here I am in the flesh trying to be a good niece for you, and...
Wait, how are you trying to be a good niece to her? By blackmailing her? We'll get into that later. How did you try to be a good niece to her? By being an absolute nightmare to live with? Brittany, thank you. It's my birthday. I'm so excited to share this night with all of you. So glad we're going to be renewed for season 7. I think that the ratings have been very good lately, and I think that definitely we'll get renewed for season 7. If we get canceled, I would be surprised. I think if we were going to get canceled, it would have been during season 5. We somehow made it through. Michelle, thank you. Just finished last night's stream with Auntie and jumped right over here. It's been a Jordy day. Best Saturday ever. Labubu heart hands. Thank you, Michelle. I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday. Belia Darko, thank you so much for your prime.
Somehow, some way, you wanted me to take your side over my mom's when I said I'm not taking anyone's side. Like, I made that very clear. I loved you, and I love my mom. So it's like, why do I always have to pick someone's side? Like, it's so weird.
Well, you did pick a side. You picked the side that you could benefit more from.
The last solid, let's see.
She's saying she's pissed you didn't go to her wedding because you were too big, but went to other places. Yeah, I could not go to her wedding. She's clout chasing, probably. Yeah.
You couldn't go to her wedding because it wasn't important to you to go to her wedding. I couldn't go to her wedding, yet I was able to move across the country to Oklahoma. I couldn't go to her wedding, yet I could take all my pets across the country and go live in Wisconsin with somebody that DM'd me on TikTok. You could go to the wedding, you just didn't want to.
Yeah, I couldn't go to her wedding, and I didn't go to other places. Like, do you know how far away Kentucky is from Oklahoma? Like, I didn't go to other places. I didn't go anywhere. And do you want to know something really fucking crazy? She got married on my mom's fucking soberversary date. My mom's soberversary is November 1st. And it's going to be, this year will be 10 years. My aunt got married on my mom's 7th soberversary date. Who does that? Billie Eilish, Wisconsin. Was a 2-hour drive. A 2-hour drive. But it's like...
Yeah, wait. Why? Yeah, I'm a little bit lost here. So what? Yeah, no, I'm lost here. I'm a little lost. Who does that? Who gets married on my mom's soberversary? What? I'm huh? I don't know what that's about, but what I do know is that Laura Case just sent in 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Laura Case. I really appreciate that. Briefcase emojis in the chat for Laura. Thanks for being here tonight, Laura. I really appreciate you doing that again.
Like, you guys wouldn't believe, like, she likes to take people's joy and, like, turn it into her own. She likes to take people's pain and make it even worse. That is, like, who...
What? She likes to take people's joy and make it her own. By getting married on your mom's soberversary. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Amber.
Who she is. Does that make sense? You just didn't want to go to the wedding. No, I couldn't go to the wedding. I did want to. Me and Feline
Why couldn't you?
were actually going to go.
Well, what happened? You and Jade were gonna go. Okay, what happened?
Should thank him for showing you her true colors. Like, thank Jordy for showing my aunt's true colors. Yeah, me and Feline were gonna go to the wedding. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with Lexi. Why couldn't you go?
Mm-hmm.
For 13 years, I've tried everything, leading by example.
And you know what's funny? She's mad that I didn't drive like 10 plus hours to go to her wedding because I literally couldn't at the time, especially because it was around the time where I hurt my ankle. Do you guys remember that? I was still healing from that. It was...
Oh, she hurt her ankle. Yeah, she hurt her ankle. I mean, I remember in yesterday, I mean, she's going to talk about it later, but I mean, I don't remember exactly when, but she said that she got married in 2021. I don't think. Okay, we might be. I might November. I think that she said that she got married in 2021, but Amberlynn didn't hurt her ankle until the summer of 2022. And then if her birthday, or sorry, not her birthday, if her wedding was in November and Amberlynn had that ankle thing happen in the summertime, I mean, wouldn't 3 or 4 months of recovery had been enough time for her to go to a wedding?
It was a mess. But yet I am, 15 minutes away from her now? And she never came to see me. Nothing. Ever since Thanksgiving. All because her and my mom got in an argument. That's weird. A true family member wouldn't be so pressed about this.
She said November 1st, 2021. Yeah, she didn't hurt her ankle. She didn't hurt her ankle until that next summer, because I started reacting to Amberlynn in February of 2022. And then that whole thing with the ankle didn't happen until the summertime.
The fuck? Exactly. Her love is all performative. Exactly. Yes, crazy things.
I have so many messages and calls and just telling her, I'm not trying to replace your mom. I'm just trying to be your person. You know, I've tried to teach her on how to diet and exercise and make good choices and say.
She's tried to teach me how to diet and exercise, even though she's gained all her weight back that she lost when she was doing keto. Like, we're all a flop. Thank you, yo mama. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you so much. Yes, XL Hoodie, Tammy had an affair. That is exactly how she met her husband, by cheating on her other husband. Yes, that is correct.
Well, Amberlynn should know better than anyone that even if she has lost the weight and put it all back on, she still retains that knowledge of what it means to diet and what it means to have a good trajectory and game plan of what to do when dieting.
Correct. Moving on.
Save money, and this is even before she blew up on YouTube. Then she blew up on YouTube, and then she gets this, better than everyone else mentality. She keeps all her girlfriends, every single one I have never met, even though I was the one constant in her life.
You never met them because we're in a completely different state, and you did meet Feline the day that Feline dropped me off and you came over here. And everything was literally fine. Like, everything was literally fine. All because you're having an argument with my mom, like, you're taking it out on me. Like, all because you have bed bugs and had to get rid of every single ounce of furniture you have, you're taking it out on me. I didn't give you bed bugs. I didn't do anything to you.
Oh my God. More bed bug allegations. Oh my gosh. And you know what? Aunt Tammy didn't even talk about the bed bugs. This is her bringing it up. Wow. Bed bug gate. Well, this already happened once with Eric, Ricky, and Beck. She's mad at me for bed bugs. Do bed bugs just follow her everywhere she goes? Oh my gosh. Jab, thank you so much. Funds for the Labubu seat on Jordy's shoulder. Yeah, I can be like a pirate and it can sit on my shoulder like a parrot. Porcahontas, thank you. Please fix the skinny and tomato emotes on YouTube. I'll have to take a look at that. I didn't know that the skinny one... You know what? The skinny one works on Twitch better. I think that the animated emotes on YouTube don't work as well as they do on Twitch for some reason. Jennifer, thank you so much. I hope y'all clocked in at the Amberlynn factory. We're here for our shift. Jordy's disappointing Labubu, thank you. Please keep that pink Labubu. She's chaotic. I'm warming up to it. Megatron, thank you so much for your super chat. Introverted Kim, thank you so much for your prime. I really appreciate that. Hi, Nick again. Well, my God, Pink Lathulu hates Chantal. One of you sent me something on Twitter earlier where you edited Amber's face into my Pink Labubu. It was the funniest thing. If you guys go on my Twitter, you can see it. Court of Milk has just sent in 20 gifted memberships. Thank you so much for expanding the community yet again, Court of Milk. I really appreciate you doing that 2 nights in a row now. Let's get some glass of milk emojis for Court of Milk. Thank you so much.
I don't know what's happening. I'm almost going to be 35. Our drama that we have is from my mid-20s lower. Like, I'm genuinely just like...
Yeah, but from what comes up later with the blackmail, you were old enough. In doing that to your aunt at that age, it's still gross.
What? If you didn't have an online presence, you wouldn't care. Probably not. Like, this is crazy. Yes, the bed bugs. Yes, Cass. Yes.
I never got to talk to any of them, of course, so she can keep her narrative straight, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure she had lots to say about me to each and every one.
Ooh, if the shoe fits, ma'am. If the shoe fits.
But I guarantee you, it wasn't me being the bad guy.
What would she know about shoes fitting, Miss Wrong Shoes?
I've caught her and posted years and years ago when I was angry before.
She is talking about me in my early 20s. Here she goes. It's like, let's talk about the stuff from like the last 2 years. What did I do to you in the last 2 years, love? Like, what did I do to you in the last 5 years?
You just get to that point where enough is enough. I get a lot of messages you could imagine over the years, and it is a lot to deal with. And she thinks it's okay that she can.
It's a lot to deal with, honey. You're engaging in it. You're creating that for yourself. Like, what do the haters say? Don't touch the poo. Like, you're not only touching the poo, but you're licking it and eating it. Like,
And put all my sister's business out on there for years with no cost. Now talk about my mom, things people that are in her life now, but she's still bad-mouthing them. She's still running the narrative that she's this poor little victim. Amber had more chances than most people do. You know what I mean? Yeah, she came from a drug-addicted, abusive household. Oh my God, toxicity galore. Like, worst case scenarios. It is true. The difference is she was rescued from that, put into foster care. Every foster care house she went into was better than I had ever dreamed of living in.
I'm sorry, but you know nothing about my foster care experience, and you should not be bringing up my fucking.
This is where it starts to get real. This is when the knife begins to get twisted. It was very interesting to hear her say that yesterday, because any time that I have ever heard Amber talk about her foster care experience, it has always been traumatic, and it shaped her into the person as to why she has all of these problems today. So to hear that Amberlynn was, from Aunt Tammy, to hear that from her, that she was put into foster care situations where she was able to have a swimming pool and she was able to do a lot of things and have opportunities, and she was rescued from the situation that she was in, that's kind of like the polar opposite of what Amber has told us.
Childhood. Like, you're genuinely insane. I did not know you during those times. I did not know you. I met you when I was 17. I think you held me as a baby. And that was it. That was it. I didn't even know you existed.
You know what I mean? She had.
Wow. Did you hear the exhale at the end of that? Oh my God, let's go back again. Did you hear that? Like the humph? The fake crying?
I did not know you. I met you when I was 17. I think you held me as a baby. And that was it. That was it. I didn't even know you existed.
You know what I mean? She had those opportunities, but she squashed them, and she never.
You don't know what I went through in my foster homes. I have shared bits and pieces of these things.
Never appreciated them.
We know about the strawberry yogurt.
She would talk mad shit, even
'Cause I'm
about
allowed to,
them
Binks.
to me over the phone while they're in there. Talk mad shit, even about them to me over the phone while they're in their, huge house and swimming in their pool and feeding her. Never good enough.
Where am I at? I'm in a huge house with a pool getting fed, and I'm yelling on the phone? I literally feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone.
Wait, literally now. Her apartment complex has a pool. She's getting fed, certainly. Wait, so it's like literally right now.
I genuinely am so confused. Her playing the Trauma Olympics is wild. Yeah. I have 4 aunts. I cannot imagine them doing something like this no matter what I did. Not saying you did anything to deserve this, but oh my gosh, Catherine, it's insane. It is insane.
So this goes way back. Everyone knows my sister was in prison, right? My sister was in prison for strangling our mom in a drunken rage. She loved to spread that. Never a dime on her books. It was me every single month.
When my mom was in prison, I didn't have much money. I can definitely admit to that. I did not have much money at all. And the fact that she's like throwing that out is crazy. And not only that, but when my mom was in prison, like, me and my mom did not have a good relationship at all. My mom chose drugs over me yet again. I moved all the way to Oklahoma to be with her when I was 18 after getting out of foster care. And my mom would leave me home while she, like, I had nothing. I genuinely had nothing. I had nobody. I had nothing. My mom and my grandma would leave me alone to go to the bars, to drink, to do drugs. And I was just left there. As an 18-year-old, I was reliving my childhood all over again. And this is not something that I ever wanted to fucking sit here and talk about. But like, why is she doing this? Like, I'm literally shocked. So when I was kicked out of Oklahoma, like, me and my mom did not have a good relationship at all. And for my mom to be in prison, I was grateful, because that means not only was she sober, but like, she had a roof over her head. She was no longer homeless. She was no longer bouncing from man to man. She was no longer doing the drugs and the alcohol and the this and the that. And like, I'm so glad that she's the woman that she is today. And for my aunt to just like, I don't know the words for it, but to make it all like come up again and like the trauma of it all, like, it's not okay. Like, it's not okay. It's genuinely not. As someone who had been through the system that is vile, your aunt acted like
She throws her tantrums when she isn't getting her way, or when she's unable to control people. Because I'm sure what happened earlier in the day yesterday is they probably sent a barrage of text messages to this woman threatening her. If you open your mouth, if you say stuff, if you talk about whatever, there's going to be an issue. This was all at 18. Why didn't she get a job? You were an adult, Amber. You were 18. I don't know. Maybe she thought like I can't get a job because I can't stand or whatever. Remember, she did that during season 2. She was like, I couldn't. Crystal's dad says I don't have to get a job because they won't let me sit down or something. I don't know. There was probably some excuse. She wasn't able to drive. She wasn't able to get to work. There was something. There was some type of excuse as to why she couldn't work. Moth, thank you so much for the super sticker. Big Chungus, thank you for your prime. Welcome, Big. That one kid, I appreciate your very generous super chat. Here's some money for a new Labubu or some DoorDash or slushies. Thanks for amazing work and everything you do. You're my favorite Twitch and YouTuber. Okay, going back to Twitch. You beautiful human. Bye. Thank you so much for the very generous super chat. That's really nice of you to say. Who knows what I'll put that toward?
like that was a positive. That shit can be trauma inducing, Spencer. It is. It is. It really is. This is crazy. Yeah, this is my mom's sister. My mom is so hurt and shocked by this. And wait until she hears like what's happening now. My mom is gonna be so hurt.
Well, you guys should hear her response to this because we get to hear it later because she calls her and puts her on speakerphone. The mom answers and says, "Hey, what do you want?" And Amber starts to like freak out and say, "Well, Aunt Tammy's saying this and Aunt Tammy's saying that," and the mom's just like, "Oh yeah, I don't really talk to her."
I hate when my mom's fucking hurting. She doesn't deserve any of this fucking trauma and stress. Like she doesn't.
Every single month, I paid her fines with her. I visited her. I did video calls. I drove long distances.
When my mom was in prison, I didn't even write her. Like, I didn't send, like, I wrote her this whole long thing. It was like updating her in my life. And it was, I'm a very long-winded type person. And like, I was going to send it. I was, but something was telling me not to. Like, and then after my mom got out of prison, me and my mom did not talk for years. My mom and I did not have a good relationship. Like, you guys have no idea. And then it was when I was diagnosed with cancer. That is when her and I got really close again. Like, so I always look at it as like, me being diagnosed with cancer fucking sucked ass, like genuinely, but it brought me and my mom together.
Yeah, it was a wake-up call that life is short. But then as soon as you bounce back from it, I mean, look at the current relationship that you have with her. She feels obligated to drive you around and go to lunch and go to Marshall's and stuff. I mean, I hate to say it, but is their current relationship any better than when they didn't speak? I mean, her just being a taxi, taking Amberlynn to Walmart and stuff like that. No one ever has any idea. Oh, she loves to, yeah. You guys have no idea. She's rubbing her eyes so much to try and irritate them and make her face red. I could see that, yeah. A wake-up call that she ignored. Yeah, when she got diagnosed with that, and that brought her and her mom close together. And then she, had the procedure done and everything. I mean, look where she went back to, though. I mean, look at the state that you're in now. And they only got in contact because that's when Amber needed her. You reap what you sow. Roysenberg, thank you. Secretly watching this at work. Don't get caught. Sha Na, thank you so much for the super sticker. Angela, hello. You've been working overtime. Here's OT and hazard pay. Thank you so much, Angela. Walker, thank you, hello. Pink La Poo Poo is your lucky charm. Keep and accessorize. I might just have to. Moth, I really appreciate that. I accidentally sent a super chat with no message under the influence of the Pink La Boo Boo, so take more money. Thanks for the laughs. You know that they did that on purpose, so you had to send in two, right? Agent of Chaos. Thank you so much, Michelle. Emma Tortoise, hello. Happy Saturday. Catch you on the replay. We'll see you then, Emma. Thank you.
Me and my mom have had a rough, it's been rough. Like, it's been rough. And like,
when I was in foster care, my parents, my whole life, they didn't help me with anything. Like, obviously, I'm in foster care. I was neglected. And for my aunt to be sitting here, well, Amberlynn didn't give money to her mom when she was in prison. I'm sorry, but I didn't. But now, if my mom needs anything, I'm there for her. This is.
Well, from what she said, doesn't sound like you're there for her. It sounds like she's there for you. No gas money.
But now, if my mom needs anything, I'm there for her. This is so fucked up. Like, what is happening? This is genuinely shit. Like, this is crazy. Like, I'm just, like, literally in awe right now.
When my sister was homeless on the streets, I yelled for her name at the top of my lungs for 8 solid months in very dangerous neighborhoods looking for my sister. I have the picture of the day I found my sister. One of the happiest days of my life, but it's not even when she got well. It still took a while. It took her to go to prison. Amber loves to talk about that as the victim, even though she wouldn't even write my sister.
I am a victim of what my parents put me through. That is, period. Anyone would say that. If you were a foster kid, you were a victim. You are literally the most unsympathetic, unempathetic. I am your fucking niece. And this is what you're doing. I am your niece.
Whoa, the quiver. Did you see the quiver? The lip quiver. I've never seen that before. The quiver. Look at the quiver. You can hear it in her voice too.
If you were a foster kid, you were a victim. You are literally the most unsympathetic, unempathetic. I am your fucking niece. And this is what you're doing. I am your niece. I am your fucking niece. And I did nothing to you. What did I do to you in the last 5 years? What did I do? I'm like literally like, what is happening? You're surrounded by absolute snakes. What aunt does it tell all about them on the internet? I have no idea. Not Kevin. They got in a fight 2 years ago. And since then, like, my aunt has wanted nothing to do with me, even though I have nothing to do with it. I literally have nothing to do with it.
She was in prison. I would beg her, write your mom. Get stamped. She wouldn't even buy this.
I just explained to you guys why I did not write my mom. And I know a lot of you would understand that.
Well, I have the text. She's not worth the 42-cent stamp.
Damn.
But even though Amber didn't want to help her mom ever, she always expected me to. And I did, time and time and time again. I no longer let my sister into my home because she abused me over and over and over. She used drugs and alcohol in my home behind my back when I'm giving her a roof over her head and clothes on her body. I tried everything for my sister. Everything. And when she disrespected me the last time, I told her, you need to get out. Because number one, this is my house. And if you're not going to respect me.
Shrimp Tempura, you're only supporting her because it's drama for me. That's the only reason why. And it took me a long time to get here, but I genuinely, like, it took me a long time to get to the point where it's like, these people don't actually, like, believe most of this stuff. It's just drama for you. It's just drama for you. That's what you love. That is what you're getting off on. Not super an Amber lover, just a watcher, but she's not in the wrong here. Her aunt is really wrong for talking about Amberlynn's childhood. The whole thing is crazy. Marazapan, I get it, but I need to, like, stick up for myself.
In the house, you don't have a place to stay. Amber was
Amber has no problem saying this about her aunt, about stuff that we technically already knew, but she'll take back Emily over and over again after Emily went to Snowflake. Make it make sense. Well, it's a soft, gentle love that you don't understand, Casey. Candy Cane, thank you. Being replay game was crazy last night. Excited for tonight. Thanks for being here live, Candy Cane. Carrie, hi Carrie. Adding to the Labubu fun, watching from the UK. I even got my mom invested in the drama. Oh boy. Wow, thank you so much for being here, guys. Avery, thank you for your membership. Darth Potter, thank you for your membership.
there visiting me before my sister even got there. We were good. We were really good.
We were good because I feel like my own aunt love bombed me. I visited her when I was 17, and
oh my god, love bombing. Oh my god. Anytime that someone is nice to Amberlynn and then it goes haywire, she always likes to use that. Well, I was love bombed. Emily love bombed her. Jade love bombed her. Everybody love bombed Amber.
everything was good. And I was there for like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. I was there with my brother. And we went and we did things. We went camping. We swam in like this man-made beach. Like we went bowling. We did all kinds of things. Like And then I move in when I'm 18 and then we do nothing. And it's miserable. Like it was misery upon misery upon misery. They didn't even have enough money to get food or anything. So I went and got food stamps. And I remember I sat there and I was approved for food stamps. And I was like, I'm so glad like I was able to help. That's all I said. My aunt went that was the first time we ever like had a true big argument. She went crazy because all I said was like, I'm glad I'm able to help because I gave her all my food stamps. Like it was just like, I felt like I was walking on eggshells. No, truly, I was walking on cockroaches because her whole home was nothing but cockroaches. That's a whole different story. Like, oh my God, I'm like scarred for life on that one. I mean, I grew up with cockroaches. Like the trailer that I lived in, it was moldy cockroach mice. It was crazy. So, but my aunt is not a victim here. She's not innocent. She's none of these things. And everything that happened when I was a teenager, early 20s.
The victim calling someone else not a victim. She's not a victim. I am.
Mid-20s. It's so dumb. It's so dumb to be bringing up now because it's things that we all have moved past, but it's apparent to me that she holds on to grudges and she holds on to this bitterness, but that is not who I am as a person. I move on. I moved to Oklahoma. I was so excited to build a relationship with her and all because her and my mom were in an argument. Like,
there's no way she said that. She said, this food is mine. Well, the way that she just told the story is that she went and got food stamps and then shared with the rest of the family and said, I'm so glad that I'm able to do it. I don't know. Amberlynn sharing? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Kind of sounds like maybe Amberlynn got access to these and then said, no, this is mine. Go get your own. Or if she did share, she probably did it with a condition. Well, yeah, you can have some of my food stamp food. Yeah, you can. But then hold it over their head. It was one of the two.
Like, she's taking it out on me. It's crazy behavior. It's crazy behavior.
But because her mom was there, she wanted to get smart with me. So I told her, Amber, if you don't like it, you can go with her.
Like I just...
Yeah, at this point, she was 18. She's bored at 18. Yeah, she was bored at 18 and expected to be entertained.
Told you. She kicked out my mom, and at the time, I'm 18 years old. I'm finally with my mom again. I stuck up for my mom, and I was on my mom's side. So that is the only reason why my aunt kicked me out, is because I was on my mom's side.
My mom came and picked them up, and my mom weren't talking at the time, so there they go, off to the city.
And no matter what she says about my grandma, I'm not going to speak badly about my grandma. My grandma is currently going through a lot right now, things that I have not told you guys. My grandma does not deserve this. She's just an elderly little woman, and the time I've spent with her recently has been amazing. So if she says anything about my grandma, I'm just not doing it. And the same with my mom. Like, I will stick up for them both, but it's just like, this is nonsense crazy. Like, this is like... Yeah, exactly, Corky. This is crazy. Like, this is horrific. Yes. If there's a word that's worse than horrific, then it's literally that.
With my mom, and that's when it all began on YouTube. Amber went on that vacation. She was supposed to be gone 2 weeks. My mom kicked her out, and then we can just keep going. During those days when there's snow days and
I'm sorry, but Jordy's face, he just made a face that genuinely, I feel like, I don't know. I'm getting the sense that he also thinks my aunt is crazy, but he's loving the attention and the clout right now, so he's like going with it. I'm sorry about that face he just made. I'm sorry.
I don't think that she's crazy. I don't think that Aunt Tammie's crazy. I was just letting her do her thing. I mean, there were things that you guys were saying in the chat saying like, ask her this. And, we kind of did that later on. But as far as, she had a lot to say. And she wanted to say it. But, hey. Amberlynn Poetry, thank you. Yesterday was a crazy episode of Jordy Springer. Jordy. Kelly Darling, thank you for 10 months. Hey there, Jordy, and my fellow Jordettes. Thank you, Kelly. Appreciate your 10 months. Selena Marie, thank you for your 2 months. Hectic Cellulitis, thank you for your membership as well. Show some love to your Pink Labubu. Much love from the UK. Thank you, Hectic. Cyberspace, hello. Did you see that there were no pants? The disrespect of not even dressing up to address this later on. We'll talk about that later on. The no pants thing.
Woo!
I was like, oh, you're a horrible person. How could you let my mom sleep outside? She never put her up in a hotel. She never opened up her home.
So
like 99% of my family, they all want to talk. Well.
I couldn't have opened up my home to my mom. That doesn't make sense. I didn't have a home. Like, I was living with my ex, Casey, then I was living with my ex, Crystal. I didn't have a home. There was no home to open her up to. Like, you're not making sense. That's not a valid argument.
I would, but they never do. It was always me. It's always been me. I've been my sister's keeper my whole entire life.
And now she's really going to hate you for this. Like, you're being insane. Like, you are being insane. And it's sad. It's sad. If you had something to say, you could have messaged us. You could have messaged my mom. You could have messaged me. I'm very understanding. I'm sure you've seen that, but you want to paint me in a bad light, and then you decide to like do this crazy fucking weird family drama online by bringing up shit that I went through as a child. It's unhinged behavior.
My sister's been an addict since she was 11 years old. By the grace of God, she's celebrating 10 years clean and sober on November 1st. And yeah, I didn't want Amber anywhere near my sister to jeopardize her sobriety.
Oh, that's how you guys were able to put it together. November 1st. Oh, yeah. November 1st. So she said November 1st is when I got married. And then Amber was like, you got married on her soberversary. How dare you? So her using the whole my ankle hurt thing, that was just a straight up lie. She just didn't want to make the trip. That was during my ankle. I'm almost positive that the falling off the sidewalk thing was in the summer of 2022. So if she got married in November of 2021, that was like 8 months prior to when she fell.
Have I jeopardized her sobriety? No. You want to know what me and my mom have done? We are closer than we've ever fucking been. And it has pissed you off. It has enraged you to the point that you were verbally abusing my mom earlier today in fucking messages. My mom read me every single thing that you said.
Oh, she's jealous. Did you guys hear this? Aunt Tammie's jealous of her relationship. My mom and I are closer than we've ever been, and you're jealous of that. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what it is. Jealousy. KBK, thank you. I think Emily expected to be given a hero's welcome after the Snowflake interview, but was hurt when she wasn't, so she went back to Hambone. I don't really know what she was expecting. There aren't really heroes in Girl World. It's kind of like everybody's a villain. Everybody kind of gets shit. Everybody gets dogged on. So there really aren't villains. So if you're a hero in Girl World, it's usually very short-lived. But we as the community made our mind up about Emily very early on. And it was never going to change. So I don't know. If she did have those expectations, I mean, that's just delusional. Frantic Yak, thank you so much. She's just a corpulent girly pop. Corpulent. More vocab. Snappy Bubbles, thank you for your prime.
Said to her, how dare you? Literally, how dare you? I've never been closer to my mom than I am now. She is my fucking everything, my best fucking friend, my mom.
Yeah, she's your transportation. She does everything for you. If you need to go anywhere, if your pets need anything done, if you're bored, she is your everything. And you don't even give her gas money.
The person who wants to put me through hell is now my everything. Because she has fucking improved so much. But look at you, you are the same crazy, evil, conniving aunt that I had when I was 17 years old. You need help.
And by the grace of God, she's still maintaining
Yeah, Jill.
with this craziness that she has to deal with
We ride for Mama Lynn at midnight, yes.
because of Amber. But me and my sister's relationship is destroyed for a whole new, a totally separate reason, nothing to do with Amber.
No shit.
But during these 2 years that I haven't talked to my sister, Amber hasn't talked to me. She has.
Crazy. All right. You guys heard what she just said, right? During this whole time? All right, let me prove something to you guys.
Loves to mimic people.
All right. She hasn't spoken to me. Hold on a second.
Oh my god, where's the pee pad? Oh, do you think that she puts this little tree on the floor here for Twinkie to go pee on? You think that that's why that's on the floor? Look at this little tree thing in this pot. Do you think that this is meant for Twinkie to pee on? Honestly, Amberlynn should get a fake fire hydrant, put it in her living room, and then put a pee pad under it.
Hold on. I'm trying to show you guys that on November 25th, I asked her a question and she replied on November 26th. On December 18th, like she always stops responding to me. December 8th, I asked her if she's okay, like, how are you? She stops responding to me. So then on December 25th said, Merry Christmas, da-da-da. She didn't even say happy birthday to me, which was after Christmas, as you guys know. And then I messaged her again, February 1st. I know how she likes Eric and Ricky, and they were visiting.
You didn't go to her wedding. Well, she didn't tell me happy birthday.
Me, so I wanted to know if she wanted to meet them, and then she never communicated with me. So then that was February 21st. This was my way of saying, like, bro, like, I love and miss you, like, you know, and she never responded. So, bitch, lie to someone else. Lie to someone else.
She hearted it. That's kind of a response. Apparently, that's like the new thing that kids do. You know, me always trying to keep up and be cool and hip. Apparently, that's how kids communicate now, just by thumbs down and thumbs upping emoji messages. They don't communicate via words anymore. It's just thumbs up or thumbs down.
Lie to someone else. Lie to someone else. Lie to someone else. Lie to someone else, because it ain't me.
Yeah, right. Amber's receipts. I wrote this down. I wrote how she made me feel 7 years ago. I wrote that down in a journal. I have receipts.
Lie to someone else.
She hasn't texted me. She hasn't called me.
She hasn't texted me? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I'm literally echoing. I need to put pictures on the wall or something. Yes, I have. I literally just showed it. But you don't engage, you don't respond, and you don't text me. Every time we have communicated, it's because I've texted you. Are you nuts?
She hasn't tried in any way, shape, or form. She's a grown-ass adult. So what is she going to say? Oh, you were mad at my mom, so I couldn't talk to you? Like,
no, it's the other way around, bro. You're mad at my mom, so you don't talk to me. I tried. Yes, Amber has the receipts, exactly. I tried. I'll be lower, sorry, guys. I told you, this is how I get. I get a little loud. My octaves go up a little bit, if that's the word. You guys just see leg.
what kind of game is that? So I kept...
It's not a game. I'm the one who literally continuously called out to you. You don't call out to me. I can't do the AirPod in. It's crackling. It's scratchy. If I do the AirPod in, you guys won't be able to hear her. It sounds better now?
She lives in an apartment yelling. I know. They probably filed a noise complaint. Or poor neighbors. Oh, God. Being Amberlynn's neighbor. Constantly bumping into Door Dashers. Bar Crunch, thank you. Just more proof Amber tries to destroy lives. Especially when it doesn't benefit her. Barry, hi Barry, thank you. Izzy and I say hi. Hello to you and Izzy. Willow, hello. Spooky season's coming up. Get ready for Porky Haunt Us.
It's because I got loud and I clapped loud. Sorry.
waiting, and I kept waiting, thinking, how I dreamt of this day. That's what you guys don't understand. I dreamt of this right here. My sister to be clean and sober. It was beyond my dreams. Beyond. My
But you ruined it.
sister exceeded my dreams in that. And then when I found out Amber was moving
How old is she? She is emotionally immature. She's very emotionally immature. She's like in her 40s.
here, we're talking dream coming true. I thought everything was going to change. I thought we would diet together. We would walk together. I could be the person she needed. Finally.
Exactly. I've been here. When I hugged her goodbye on Thanksgiving, I was like, I can't wait to see you again. You should come over. She never took the steps into doing so. Like crazy pants eraser from her life. Oh, I'm done though. I'm done from any of these bitches. I'm so fucking done. And yes, I just called my aunt a bitch. That was very freeing. I'm not gonna lie.
That wasn't very nice. She called her own aunt the B word. Oh my God. To be bringing such obscenities to the internet. That's inappropriate, Amber. No matter how emotional you get, that isn't nice to be calling someone else. Certainly not your own flesh and blood. I don't approve of that. Little Chromie, thank you so much for 10 gifted memberships. Really appreciate that. You guys said that last time Chromie is like a rabbit, right? It's a bunny. Let's get some rabbit emojis in the chat. Also, little Kuromi, I ordered a new Labubu recently, and the Labubu comes with a Kuromi outfit. I don't know. Whoever had this last Labubu, they bought it a Kuromi outfit, and maybe they figured, like, well, I have no use for this anymore, so I'll just send that in there. So it's like coming as an extra perk. So one of my Labubus I can dress up as Kuromi, even though I don't really know what that is or what it's from. All I know is that Eugenia likes it.
Like, genuinely, like, this is crazy behavior because not only the audio is still messing up, we would diet together is a weird thing to do with your niece. It's like, I showed you guys proof. Like, I genuinely showed you guys proof. I'm the one who kept reaching out to her. Like, I really think you should go to therapy after all this. It's a lot. It is a lot. It genuinely is. And the fact that I even forgave her for everything that she
There's a video from her on Halloween of 2021 prancing around doing a torrid haul. Doesn't look like a sore ankle to me. So you could dance around at the end of October, right around when your aunt was getting married, but you weren't doing well. Dancing around, showing off new clothes from Torrid, but she couldn't go to the wedding. Okay?
She did on Kiwi Farms back in 2019 is crazy. Is your loser aunt being paid for this? It seems like it, doesn't it? Like, this is crazy unhinged.
In the present, you know? She used me to go check out her apartment because her mom didn't have time or the want.
I didn't use you to go check out my apartment. You were willing to do a virtual tour for me. How is that bad? I'm like really confused. Like, genuinely. Can you guys press 1 if my audio is fine? Scratchy when you talk loud.
Wow, she's even too lazy to do a virtual tour. That's pretty crazy. Too lazy to do a virtual tour. Oh my god. Avery, thank you. Don't forget to like the stream or she'll get ya. Like the stream, guys. I would appreciate it. Thank you, Avery.
Who checked the apartment she still lives in. I was the one who did all those arrangements so she could have that apartment. Then
She didn't do any arrangements so she could have my apartment. I wanted a virtual tour. I am sad. Like, this is fucking crazy. It's occasionally glitchy, but do you guys understand what I'm saying? Fix the audio. I don't know what to do. I do have things to do. I am on a time constraint. I have a little bit of time.
Oh yeah, remember her plans? I'm not able to stream for very long. I have to go do stuff. Unlike Jordy, I have Friday night plans.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna be on here for an hour, but I didn't know I was gonna be doing a reaction channel. Well, it was better because I had my AirPods. What about now? I know, but you guys won't be able to hear her if I have my AirPods on. Is it even better now? No, not eat. No. Don't break the sound barrier. Okay.
and Ricky and Eric come to visit. Me and my husband travel a lot with his job, so we're out of town. No warning whatsoever. She sends me a text. Hey, Eric and Ricky's in town. You want to meet them? I tell her, I'm sorry, I'm out of town. I want you back till Sunday. Oh, they'll be gone by then. Last I heard from her.
That's not the last you heard from me. I showed you guys the last you heard was when I did my one last final attempt at a relationship with my aunt, and I sent her a picture of us from Thanksgiving, and I said, I love and I miss you, and I did not get a response back. So you're containing yourself so well right now, despite all the crazy stuff going on. Very proud of you. Thank you, Haley. I appreciate that. I'm sorry this is happening. No one deserves it. Your own family is treating you like this. Yeah.
No. So
As you can see, I'm very upset, and I could go on and on and on and on because this has been building up for a long time. So some people may think I'm like crazy right now, but I really am not. I'm just at the fucking end. It's just that's where I'm at. I'm just tired.
right, and I mean, if you're not talking to her, and you're not talking to your sister, and I mean, there's no really way to get through to them, and
There's nothing to get through, Jordy. You are so unhinged and off the rocker yourself. Like, you just want to paint anyone like who dislikes me as like an angel, and people who love and like me as like the worst ever. That's just how you are. That's how you operate your channel. And by the way, I've heard wind that you think that I'm the one striking your channel. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. It literally shows you who did it. I did not strike your stupid channel, okay? I did strike bottles though.
It wasn't a strike. It wasn't like something that. I mean, I just think that it's very unusual. I think it's very unusual that I have kind of kept the same energy on here for the entirety of me live streaming. I mean, if anything, I think that it has ramped up and it has gotten even snarkier. But I just think it's very unusual that that specific stream is the one that received a strike. That's the one that prompted me to get a community guidelines warning. How does she even know or care? Oh, I'm sure that someone DM'd her about it on Instagram.
Channel. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. It literally shows you who did it. I did not strike your stupid channel, okay? I did strike bottles though, and I will continue if they don't learn their fucking editing better, because you're not just gonna take my video and chop it up into small little pieces and create content. That's not the way it works. That's not fair use. Nice try.
It doesn't really seem like
Jordy, stop being so unhinged. I'll cool it down. I'll take it down a notch.
Lies after lies. Oh my god.
but it doesn't seem like
Where's the lies after lies? Where's the lies after lies? Where's the lies after lies? What have I lied about? What have I lied about? You haven't named one thing. What have I lied about? Tell me what I've lied about.
Amber's interested in having a relationship with you, unfortunately.
No, she used me. She just used me for what?
I didn't use you. You didn't give me anything. You have not given me anything. You had nothing to.
And maybe that's why you don't have a relationship with her, because she doesn't give you things. Because she doesn't drive you around. Because she doesn't take you to Mexican restaurant to get chips and queso. Because she doesn't walk around Marshall's with you. Maybe that's why. Jordy, calm down. I'll try. I'll try to calm down. Maya May, thank you for 13 months. Tammie's the only one in the family that has vocalized concern about Amber's weight. Of course, Amber hates her. If you don't play along to Amber's game, then you're going to be on the outs. Newt Sims, thank you for your prime.
Offer in my life at all. So what did I use you for? Like, what? She just said all the stuff you lied about. Were you not listening? Mojo, what did I lie about? She just ranted off on a bunch of different things. What did I lie about? None of that I've lied about. What did I lie about? Can you move the phone a little away from the laptop? Yeah. The diet's the therapy. What? What have I lied about? There's been no lying.
It was convenient.
So she just used you to, and you think the only reason why she initially reached out was to try to get help with her apartment?
No, because we were talking a lot prior to that. The only thing she ever did, it was a virtual tour that I could have gone without. It wasn't like I needed to see it. It wasn't like a need to see type of thing. It was just like oh, do you want to see the virtual tour? Do you want to go do the tour for me? And she was so excited to do it. Oh my God, you guys have no idea. She literally was crying during the virtual tour because she was so excited. Like, are you kidding? I feel like I'm in the actual Twilight Zone right now.
I mean, that kind of shows that she cares. She was excited to have a relationship with you. She was excited that you were moving, and you know, she said that she dreamed of that day, to have everybody around where she could start to heal and mend the relationship. I mean, that's not ended up what happened. I don't know. I think it's kind of endearing that she got emotional during a virtual tour. Something so minuscule and doesn't really matter to most people that brought her to tears. Yeah, she was happy she was seeing her family get back together. Do the tour for me. I don't, yeah. I mean, she didn't even really care to even do the virtual tour. She needs help with everything.
Right now. I genuinely, it like scares me.
Well, oh God, it just goes on. I mean, literally the last 13 years, tons of texts, tons of arguments, not talking, me catching her in another lie, not talking again, doing the hard love, the tough love, trying it again. She would send me novels. I'm so sorry, Auntie. I can't believe I treated you this way.
Why are we talking about shit that happened in the mid-20s? Bro, that was like 11 years ago. Can we move on? Because she was excited to have something to hold over you. Spencer, yeah.
I push people away that I love. I know it's me. And then it's the same shit over and over and over.
It's just weird because like all the times that we have argued, it's like I can see where I fucked up, and like, yeah, of course I'd apologize for that, because if I do something wrong, I'm gonna apologize. That's just how it goes, right? This time I'm like so beyond confused. I'm genuinely so beyond confused. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. I have not been more confused. I'm mad at her and I rarely agree with you. Thank you, Liz. Yeah, you don't have to like agree with me to know right from wrong. Like, you just don't. You bring up old stuff all the time. Yeah, 'cause it's my life, love. Like, it's my experiences and the way that I am the way I am. But I'm just saying, like, in the same way that like I have forgiven my mom for the past, and we've moved forward and we have such a great relationship. That's what I thought it was gonna be like with me and my aunt. Like, she's so lying. She fakes. Virtual tours is anything to hold over you. Clearly it is, Spooky. Clearly it is.
Over and over. I mean, but what got me here the other day was the feeder stuff that just recently happened with.
Oh, that's what got you. You saw your niece in distress, hyperventilating, crying on camera, heartbroken, embarrassed, and ashamed, hurt and used and abused. And you say, you know what? Let's make it worse. That's crazy behavior. Instead of reaching out.
And also taking that person back, defending that person, making excuses for that person. She saw all of that too.
Out to me and being like, you know what? I haven't talked to you in a long time. I see you're hurting really bad. Are you okay? Do you need like a shoulder? Do you need an ear? Do you need your aunt? Do you need family? Instead, you said, nah, let's make it worse. That's crazy.
With Emily.
Well, she's kind of come to the conclusion that there's no making it better. So might as well say what she wants to say, regardless of the outcome or the ripple effect. Booby Bird, we will see you on the replay. Thank you so much for coming in again. I appreciate you being a part of the stream. Old Man Jenkins, hello. Amber's mom is an enabler. It's sick. They just went to a buffet. Yeah, and enabling in that mom's head is helping her daughter and being there for her, but it's actually doing the exact opposite. But if she were to stop doing that, Amber would pop off on her and write her off like she has everyone else. Feisty and tired, thank you.
And stuff. I tried to warn my sister when I first heard of her. First, I said that girl is not good for Amber. She's gonna kill your daughter.
You have not spoken to my mom since I've known Emily. You have not spoken to my mom. What?
So they met in the summertime of last year. So Amber's saying that the mom has not talked to Aunt Tammy from last summer to now. Aunt Tammy is alleging that she did say something about Emily sometime last year. Yeah, how does she know if she's talked to the mom? I mean, I don't know. Are we supposed to know every little conversation that the mom may have had with her own sister? Aunt Tammy probably gets info from the grandma.
She's gonna feed her till she dies, like she did her wife, right? Oh no, we want
her wife. Like, literally, you have all the information so fucking twisted. That wasn't her wife, first of all. No, that never fucking happened. Like, genuinely. Like,
yes, it did, Amber. We have all the screenshots. We have all the stuff from Phoebe. That never happened. I don't know why you're continuing to make excuses for this woman.
You are insane. But you know what? She said, let's
No, she's not insane, Amber. She's not insane. We all saw the screenshots. Hashtag SSBBW. Hashtag the queen of the FA movement. I love Emily. She's gonna feed me 5 brookies next time. We all saw it. She's not insane. That's not what happened. Abby Rose and Jessica Soares. Thank you guys for the super stickers. Angela Bryan, hello. Amber almost says my girlfriend at 12 minutes 40 seconds. Really? 12 minutes 40 seconds? She almost says my girlfriend.
Literally the end of June 2024. So I have not seen my aunt. I have not talked to my aunt about Emily. None of my family has met Emily besides my grandma.
Oh, you're right. None of my family has met my girlfriend. I mean, Emily. Oh. I mean, I'm not surprised.
Like, genuinely. Like, you are insane. But you know what? She said, let's make this worse. Let's make this worse. Sorry this is happening to you. You don't deserve this. Aunt is wrong for this. Thank you, Jose. I appreciate it.
Oh, she's so sweet. She bought this for her. She came and visited. Oh, she rents a Jeep. Okay. Did you not hear what I just said? She likes obese women to the point of...
You're also obese, and you're also married, and you have a girlfriend. So that means you're...
But what does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything? What does her weight and her sexual orientation have to do with any of this? Yeah, but you're also an overweight lesbian. Okay, but you can be an overweight lesbian. But being in a situation where you're an overweight lesbian and you have someone that is kind of pushing you and encouraging you to do bad things, I mean, that's a whole different story. I don't know. Yeah, but you are too. Huh?
Partner's also like obese. So I don't know what to fucking tell you at this point. Like, I'm allowed to be in a... Like, this isn't about Emily. This isn't about anything. Like, genuinely, this isn't about Emily. It's not about feeders. It's not about... It doesn't matter. But fat people are allowed to be loved too. Fat people are allowed to be found attractive too. Fat people are allowed to have sex too. Fat people are allowed to be married.
Oh my God. I can't take this seriously. After everything that we just witnessed over the past week and a half with what has gone... I mean, not even the past week and a half, the past year, all of the screenshots, all of the evidence, all of the shit talking that she continuously did about Amberlynn, even as recently as earlier today to that Zio person, talking crap on Amberlynn, still, Amberlynn is still trying to dispel the feeder narrative. Oh, wow. This isn't about Emily. This isn't about trying to save me from a feeder. Oh my God. This is just insanity. It's insanity. Medicinal Pothead, thank you for the gifted memberships on Twitch. I appreciate you doing that. Thank you so much. Let's get some leaves emojis in Twitch. Beauty School Dropout, thank you. You should dye the Labubu's fur. That sounds messy, and I feel like it would look bad. Middle-aged mutant bariatric turtle, thank you. I love it when she rages, but I remember that all we need to do somehow is get her on her back, and then she's harmless, helpless. Rage bariatric turtle. Oh my God. Well, it happened in season 5. It happened in season 6. I don't know.
Married too. Period. And all the people saying I love Tammy and Tammy was awesome, like, genuinely, I don't care. It's not affecting me at all, if anything. You are just giving me more to work with, so thank you.
But it still wasn't enough. I was the bad one, you know?
Oh my God. I know. What do you do? How can you help? Yeah. In that situation, how can you help, really?
I can't, but it's so hard to let go when you've been wanting something for decades. And
Yeah.
it's like right there, the finish line's there. You know, I got married 3 years ago, November 1st, right? To the love of my life. We've been together for
To the person that you cheated on your husband with, yes, correct.
13 years. So on our 10th anniversary, we get married. Me and Amber was talking at that time, and I put my hand on the Bible and say this.
Oh, notice how she said it. The person that you cheated with. So we got a very different story from Aunt Tammy regarding this. The person that you cheated with. Yeah, I know.
It would have been one of the happiest days of my life if Amber would have came to my wedding.
I couldn't.
I loved her that much. I know.
Why not? Why not? 3 weeks prior, you were dancing around doing a torrid haul. I couldn't. Why not?
Never gave up on that girl, no matter how many fights we got into, no matter how many times she outright just lied to me. She tried blackmailing me. I mean, the thing she has done is incredible, but I still...
I'm trying to think of what I blackmailed her on, because that's not true. Not the Bible. I don't like Jordy's voice either. You're doing really good handling this. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you.
Visits Emily. She's here.
Binks, I haven't cheated since I was 17, and I even regret it since then. Like that, like being a teenager is not really an excuse, but that is the last time I cheated.
She's gonna come to my wedding. You know, it's just what's convenient for Amber all the time. Her narrative.
Doesn't sound like it mattered to her.
Never does. No.
Her wedding did matter to me. And it's really sad because it's like,
Well, then why didn't you go?
still cheated. Yeah, when I was 17, I'm fixing to be 35. Calm down. Erica wasn't cheating. I didn't cheat on Erica. No. What was I trying to say? It's like for Christmases and for holidays, I would send her so many gifts. Like, I do have a bad habit, like in the past, especially like gift giving. Like, I would, a lot of gifts, like a lot. And I would send them all in like this huge box, and like nothing was ever like good enough, it felt like. But we did build a good relationship together. But then when I moved here, and because her and my mom were in an argument, all of a sudden it's like, can't talk to Amberlynn, can't invite her to Easter, can't nothing. Like, she wanted nothing to do with me for no reason. Like,
Well, that's really shitty. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yep. The video that you have on the screen, right, or you did when I was watching, you know, she has that Sprite Zero in front of her. I about fell out of my chair that day. Because y'all want some tea? Here's a little bit of tea for that day. You know, that day, Amber was manic as hell for, 2 hours? Freaking out, right? Kept saying, oh, I gotta get off, my mom's coming. 15 more minutes, 45 minutes later, she's still going on. It lasted for like 2 hours. At the end, you get a little conversation with her and my sister, which was about one of the phoniest conversations I've ever heard. They don't talk like that to each other.
that's exactly how me and my mom talk to each other. And you know what's crazy? My aunt does not hang out with me and my mom. My aunt does not know how we act together.
I mean, just because you guys haven't talked in 2 years doesn't mean she doesn't know the dynamic and how you act, how her sister acts, how you interact with the grandma. I mean, she doesn't know anything. The weakest tea. Yeah, I was really excited when she was like, you guys want some tea? Because it was something we already knew, but...
Yes, my XL hoodie, she watches every single thing about me, down to the last drop. Whatever I post, she watches.
The last drop.
But my aunt does not know how me and my mom talk. Me and my mom are very loving. When we're on the phone together, it's like, okay, love you, like drive safe. Like that is how we communicate. That is what we do. My aunt would not know that. She doesn't. I have not seen her since 2023.
At all. But then they get off. She gets off that manic, just crazy live. She leaves. She goes to my mother's house and plays a card game with my mom, her mom, and her mom's boyfriend. That takes a couple hours. And then after that, they went to a Chinese buffet.
Yeah.
Oh no, she went to a Chinese buffet. Oh shit. Is she drunk or something? She's either drunk or on drugs or whatever. I know she smokes weed nonstop. I know that.
Oh, she went to a Chinese buffet. Oh, shit. Her blood pressure's high. I know. Hypertensive tomato, are you here? Are you here? Bug love, thank you. Yeah, I think that'll come up a little bit later. Kitten, thank you. The macaroon Labubu is bringing the tea. She certainly is. KRH, thank you. Monday's my 31st birthday, but my friends are throwing me a party, so I won't be here. Oh my god, well thank you so much, KRH. I really appreciate your super chat. I hope you have an excellent time out with your friends. That sounds like fun. We'll see you later this week, and we'll be sure to wish you a happy birthday.
I hate that. That is all that's happening for you. It's just not fair. I really hope you can see that you're better than these people. Just learn. Thank you. Big hug to you too, Sana. Thank you so much. She sounds jealous. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't know. Like, I even said in my live stream that I went to a buffet. Like, God forbid, go eat food. Yeah, like, we had so much fun together. Like, genuinely, we played cards. We went out to eat. Like, we all just had.
Well, I mean, you shouldn't be going to Chinese buffets, Amber. A girl's gotta eat. I mean, yeah, a girl's gotta eat, but I mean, at this current rate, you don't need to be going to Chinese buffets.
Like, sometimes it's not always about fat. It's about spending time with your family. Like, sorry to say. And Auntie.
Oh, come on. She's rationalizing the Chinese buffet now. You know, it's not always about a buffet. It's not always about... Sometimes it's just about spending time with your family. A girl's gotta eat. She really does have an answer for everything.
Oh my god. The second day I was here. What did we go do? We went to a Chinese buffet. And you sat right next to me, remember? Like, why are you such a hypocrite?
How many Chinese buffets is she going to? Damn.
What? In God's green earth? You're just mad that you didn't go with us? Like, that's not tea. I went to a buffet. I talked about it in my live stream. Like, okay, I went and ate. I had rice and kung pao. Oh, fuck. It was so crowded. I was too embarrassed to even get a second plate. But okay, I had rice and kung pao.
Okay, that now this is where I call BS. This is where I'm intervening. No second plate? Come on. I might call for a plate gate because of this. Amber didn't go up for a second plate. Honestly, I don't even think that she goes up it for the first plate. I think that she goes and has her mom make her plate for her. I think that she tells her mom what to put on her plate and the mom brings the plate back to her. I don't think that she goes up and makes a plate for herself. I didn't even go get a second plate. No. You're not paying the $16.99 admission fee or whatever it is to get into the buffet and you're not getting a second plate. Come on.
Oh. What? What? Like, that's not tea. I had rice and kung pao.
Yeah, Amber told us that.
Yeah. And then she gets back online and is so proud. Look at, I got my Sprite Zero, guys. Like,
I was proud that I had a Sprite Zero because I was debating on should I get drunk as fuck or should I just have a Sprite Zero? Do you guys remember that live stream? Had nothing to do with food. Had everything to do with the fact, should I get drunk as fuck right now and ruin my sobriety? I have been sober for months now. Or should I drink a Sprite Zero? That's what that was about. What is happening?
Neri, thank you so much. First time catching you live. Just wanted to say thank you for the laughs. Thank you so much, Neri. I appreciate you sending that in, as well as the gifted memberships. Rice and Kung Pao, thank you for the super sticker.
Happening? Would anyone mind telling me what's going on? Can anyone tell me what's happening? Because I'm confused. I'm genuinely confused. She is very, very hateful. I don't know how long this is going to be. This was not on my bingo card. This was not on my bingo card for the day.
it makes me crazy. And then she goes and for another hour back to Lulu, and I'm just like, what the hell is happening? You know?
It
So
sounds like
these
you're in a
things
situation.
Her sobriety I mean, when is Amber's soberversary? I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, like, yes, by the technical definition, I guess, like, not drinking after you haven't drank, yeah, technically that is sober or whatever, but I mean, sobriety and stuff, that I only ever hear that really being brought up and discussed, or being talked about when it's someone that has like genuinely struggled. Is she really playing the sobriety card? I don't know what's going on here. Maybe she's just trying to throw a whole lot of stuff at the wall and hope something sticks. I'm not sure. Food is her addiction. She can't claim sobriety. Huh, I never thought of it that way. I mean, usually when you think of that word, you think of drugs and alcohol, not food, but... Bobet, thank you. After last night, I literally can't stand her. Thank you, Bobet. Oh, God. She's been quite the girly pop to deal with lately. Heavy, thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships. Hey, you guys, let's get some heavy emojis in the chat. Thank you so much, Heavy. Appreciate you doing that yet again.
And where you care a lot about them and you want to intervene, but
She doesn't give a fuck about me. Jordy, please use your head for once. This isn't caring about someone. She does not care about me.
you just can't. And it's so frustrating.
Very frustrating.
Camille said, Aunt Tammy, please seek therapy and leave your niece alone. Thank you.
When you give literally decades to people and the outcome is this, that's
Right.
sad.
I'm actually, this is going to sound crazy, but like, I'm glad that the outcome is this. I'm glad. Because you know what? Amber, your lore is my hyperfixation right now. Oh my God, Abby. Thank you for the super chat. Because you know what? I don't have to deal with your ass anymore. I don't have to wonder every single day, is this going to be the day that she texts me? Is this going to be the day where she realizes I have nothing to do with the fight between her and my mom? Is this going to be the day? Is this going to be the Christmas where she says Merry Christmas? Is this going to be the birthday? Is this going to be the fucking New Year's? Is this going to be, I'm done. I'm free of it. Huh.
I think she's always been free of it. I don't think that she cares very much about this woman. I don't think that she ever has. I think that Amber only cares about people that she's able to get something out of them. If she's able to get love out of them, if she's able to get transportation out of them, if she's able to get takeout out of them. If she's not able to get something out of someone, then she's not really interested in having a relationship with them. And I think that that aunt was interested in having a relationship with Amber, but she sees the type of person that Amber is, and she doesn't know how to deal with it. And I think this is just her coming to a conclusion that she was hoping that she didn't have to come to. I don't know. Rough situation to be in. Something always has to be in it for her. And this aunt, coming across as a very level-headed person to me, she seems like the type of person that would call someone out on their bullshit. She would hold people accountable. She wouldn't let people get away with tricks. And because Amber can't pull one over on this woman or use something against her, there's not really a point in having a relationship with her because she can't manipulate her. If you call Amberlynn out and she can't use you in the way that she wants to spin you and mold you, then there's no place in her life for you. Savannah, thank you so much. She did have plans yesterday. You ruined Vape Friday. She didn't get to vape. Maybe next Friday. Thank you, Savannah. Guys, 20 gifted memberships just came in from Alexandra Johnson. Thank you so much, Alexandra Johnson. It has been a minute since we've seen you. I really appreciate you coming back and expanding the community. Thank you so much. A lot of gifted memberships tonight, guys. Be sure to thank Alexandra Johnson with some hearts in the chat. Thank you, Alexandra. I appreciate you. Jude, thank you for 4 months. You should wear that bunny hair tie and tell us you can't stay too long. The bunny hair tie.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, all these years go by.
It's hard for you guys to see it because you don't see the real life. But everyone in our life knows it and sees it, and it's crazy.
Bug Love, that's the point. I have said this over and over. Bug Love said, you can reach out to her. It goes both ways. I did repeatedly over and over. She did not care. She didn't want a part of it. Finally, I said, you know what? I'm over it. I can take the hint. I'm over it.
I have 3 grown children. I have grandkids. None of them have nothing to do with them. 3 grown children. I have grandkids. None of them have nothing to do with them.
That's literally not true. And if you want to talk about your children, one of them hates you. Literally, can you disown a parent? Literally hates you. Like, capital HATE. Hate. Despises. Wouldn't cry if you died. That is literally what she told me. So why is that? That's scary.
Says something, you know?
I tell my audience that all the time. With people like this, I mean, you just have to cut them off.
With people like this, Jordy, you're insane. You know literally nothing about me. Like, you know nothing about me. And the thing is, all of my cousins, the people who are on my aunt's side is literally just that, on my aunt's side. It's because people play the side game. I don't. And then the people on my mom's side, they love me. We hang out. We this. We talk. We that. But my whole thing is like, I don't do the side thing. And my aunt is pissed off about it.
That's the thing I don't really understand about her. I mean, there is so much information online about Amberlynn and her family. So much information. So for me to come to the conclusion that Amber's toxic and you just need to cut people like this off, and for her to say, you don't know me, I know enough. I know enough to come to that conclusion. I don't know her. Ugh. I don't know her. And she's just playing a side game with Emily. Some type of choosy. All right, guys. Well, we have hit the midway mark on this stream. So what we are going to do is we are going to pause here on the reaction portion of the stream. I'm going to finish up the remainder of the super chats, and then we are going to call it for the day. Tomorrow, we are going to do part 2. And what I will say is that this first half of the live stream, it was definitely a lot more tame than what is to come. I get freaked out on tomorrow. Aunt Tammy continues to get freaked out on. Tomorrow, things get turned up a notch. So we will do that sometime tomorrow evening. And then shortly after my stream ends tomorrow, Amberlynn is going to go live for her weekly Sunday night live stream. And who knows what's going to happen. Porky Hannes, thank you. What do you think of my profile picture? I don't know. I can't see them on Streamlabs, but if you say something in the chat, I'll look for you. Abby Rose, thank you. I just had Mexican food after a long day. Shout out to Christian for always listening to you with me. Shout out to Christian. Thank you so much, Abby. One of my good friends just named her son Christian. Neri, thank you for your membership. Jessica Soares, hello. Do you think Amber likes distractions to avoid amplifying weight loss pressure from the community? Oh yeah, she loves distractions. And I mean, as much as she doesn't like all of this being aired out about her family, it is functioning as a distraction from Emily. I mean, Emily got talked about a little bit, but for right now, Emily's not in the spotlight. Jay, thank you for 2 months. Appreciate that. Ghost Tripper, I appreciate your membership as well. Welcome, welcome. Jab, hello. Amber is putting the poo in Pookie. Sammy, hello. I bet the door frames are just as scared as Amber as the one that she had held captive in a room. God, the door frames are afraid of Amber. Well, I know that all of this screaming, the pets don't like this. They don't like being around this kind of energy, so I don't know about the door frames, but I can tell you that the pets did not have a very calm night yesterday. Quite uncanny, thank you. Even if Tammie crossed a line, how was her entire stream any better? We condemn in others what we recognize in ourselves. Well, Amberlynn probably thinks that it was all justified. Well, she's the one that started it. She's the one that said something, so I'm just responding. You know, kind of like how when children fight. Well, she started it. Quart of milk, thank you. That middle tooth is working overtime. That middle tooth is working overtime. Oh my God. Well, hey, there's no molar to support it anymore. So yeah, the middle tooth is working overtime. Mrs. Peeps, thank you. It's super effed up to take all that inheritance money. We could write a novel about what she has done just to Beck and Beck alone. Yeah, and it was more than 5,000, by the way. Sons, hello. I saw an Oklahoma license plate at my gym in Minnesota today. I thought Amber was stalking me until I remembered where I was. I hope that when you guys see Pennsylvania license plates from now on, you think of me. I'm everywhere. Gatto, hello. Oh, are we getting fed again? I should have skipped lunch. We are. But you know what? I'm glad that you had lunch and you're getting fed now too. And so is Emily. Baby Pink, thank you. Jordy, she mocks your World of Warcraft later. Oh, I know. Amberlynn has some very strong words toward me that we're going to get into tomorrow. Veronica, I really appreciate 3 months of memberships. Thank you for the entertainment. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you for enjoying the streams. Gus, hello. I hate it when the momster mimics praying. Dear Heavenly Father, and then sometimes she adds other nonsense to it. Yeah, I don't know. That's like a newer thing that she's doing. Maybe she saw it on TikTok, or maybe her mom says that. I'm not sure. But she definitely got that from someone. Poor Selena, thank you. The victim complex makes me crazy. She's so insufferable. Always victim. Always. Mads, thank you. It's my birthday, and I heard that it's mandatory to give you money. Thanks for keeping me company while I have COVID. That's no fun. I'm sorry to hear that, hon. Well, hey, maybe you could get that new medicine that... What's it called? I took it. What's it called? I can't remember the name of it. Oh, here I am, not being help. I hope you feel better, hon. Happy birthday, Mads. Quite Uncanny, thank you for becoming a member. Chloe, hi, Chloe. I don't know how you stay so calm listening to this. Everyone say hi to Amber. We know that she's watching Winnie the Pooh. Oh yeah, we'll also get into Winnie the Pooh tomorrow. Yeah, the second half of this live stream is definitely going to be more spicy. Els, thank you so much. I'm proud of you for taking your turn to speak. Well, you know what, Els? It's my turn. Now it's my turn. I'm done. I'm done being silent. Paxlovid. Yeah, that's the name. Duck. Thank you, Duck. She looks like the frog balloon from Shrek. I'm not familiar with that. Frog balloon? I've been saying I want to rewatch Shrek. Maybe I will. Lindsay, thank you. Chris Crocker voice. Leave Jordy alone. I know. Me catching strays. What did I do to get in the mix of all of this? I know. She is. She's being nasty to me. For no reason. Zap, thanks. I'm 10 years sober, and I wouldn't care if someone had their wedding on that day, and I highly doubt that mom cares. It's not that kind of celebration. I don't know. I wasn't able to put that together, too. 10 years of soberversary, and she got married on that day. I don't know. Mabs, thank you for your membership. Hello. Really very annoying. Thank you. No one cares the mom is sober. I don't see how that plays into any of this. I think that Amberlynn knows that sobriety is a very touchy subject, so she tries to weaponize that and use that to her advantage to play victim somehow, even if it's not her own sobriety. Deborah Kirk, hello. Great time to be alive with the shorties. So much tea, and I haven't left the bathroom since Spooky started spitting chips. Thank you so much, Deborah. Lots of tea. Shiny, hello. Amberlynn's invisible eyebrows sure are trying to signal. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Maybe she could do what drag queens do and, like, paint them on. Middle-aged mutant. Thank you. This is such a narc-driven rage. Her ego is hurt. This isn't fear of abandonment. Definitely another rage. I know. And you guys thought that you saw the last of the rage last week. Caprica, thank you for your prime. Hello. Apprehensive Yeehaw, hello. Amber claiming Tammy sounds not sober after this week's Unhinged streams is really something. I mean, you know, obviously Amber's going to try to paint the aunt in a bad light, and she's going to say nasty things about me, and she's going to say nasty things about the aunt, but just... I think that we can all come up with our own conclusion as to how that aunt carried herself and the way that she spoke and the things that she said. I in no way got anything from anything that she said last night as being under the influence of anything. But apparently Amber did. Yikes, chicken sushi, thank you. I'll have 16 years sober the same day, so this has been hilarious. Lynn Boo Boo to all. 16 years on November 1st. Huh. Well, congratulations. Nikki, hello. Aunt Tammy Tell All Part 2. Will there be a Part 3? I don't know, you guys. Lindsay Cook, hello. She couldn't go to Kentucky from Oklahoma for her aunt's wedding because it was too far, but she could move from Oklahoma to Wisconsin. Yeah, right. I couldn't go to the wedding. You didn't want to. Sis, thank you so much for 8 months. Sorry, I can't go to your wedding. It's my brother's dog's cousin's friend's college dropout's anniversary. Oh my God. Ugh. I can't help bring in groceries from the car. I saw a ghost. There will always be some type of excuse. Soapy, thank you. I've been watching for ages, and I just got both of my dads into it now. Now they're like, what did Amber do now? Thank you for the fun. Me, my dads, and 4 puppies say hi. Oh my gosh, it is a family affair. Thank you so much for that, Soapy. I am so happy that you were able to get everybody in on this crazy drama. Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody. Bologna, hello, thank you for your Prime. And we had B-Lady come in with a Prime as well. Really appreciate that, guys. Thank you. MTG Kitty, hello. Heart back to ya. Laura Zanya, thank you. I keep having a dream that I get Twinkie as a client to bathe and she explodes. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Well, hopefully you stop having that dream, Laura. Maybe I'll rescue her and that won't come to fruition. Nightshades, thank you. My wife and I are so glad to be watching our nightly Geordie stream while our newborn sleeps. Thank you for the many hours of entertainment. I really appreciate that, you guys. Thanks for keeping me on in the background and listening while you take care of a newborn. Oh my goodness. I'm happy to be here with ya. Gus, thank you. She is so passive-aggressive. Every time she mentions the sobriety, she is backhandedly reminding us that her mom had drug addiction. I don't know why that continues. I mean, I understand like the aunt brought it up and everything, but even prior to that, it's just kind of out of nowhere. Oh, hey mom, do you remember the time that you left me and the brother in the tent while you got strung out with dad? Like, I think that she does bring it up pretty frequently because she always needs to have that story present so that she can remind the mom that she owes Amber. You owe me. You owe me. You made me this way. You owe me. You need to drive me to Marshall's. You need to take me to lunch. I'm not giving you gas money. You owe me for what you did to me. That's why it keeps getting brought up. Stinky Fat Bun, thank you for your Prime. Hung like Geordie. Okay. Thank you. Her hands are looking big in this stream like panther paws, murder mittens. Writing this before I turn myself into an insane asylum. Love you, Jord. Nurse! Clear my schedule. Jay Buggy, thank you. Here's my tithe for the Labubu. May he smile upon us. Also fat. She will smile upon you. She's pink, so that means girl, okay? All right? That's how gender works, right? Pink, girl. Blue, boy. All right? Timothy Jr., thank you. You're getting my Super Chat V card. Oh, thank you. I didn't even have to wait till prom night. Eda B, thank you. Chef Geordie out here serving well done. Oh, God. Steaks well done. That's a crime. That is a crime. Lindsay Cook, thank you. Also, she keeps saying that the aunt can't bring stuff up from 10 years ago, but Amber constantly brings up stuff from Mama Lynn from 30 years ago. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Back in the 90s. Back in the 90s. Remember this thing that happened back in the 90s? Yeah. Drive me to Marshall's. Peachy, thank you. Amber's just a big old bossy bully full of anger and hate. Love y'all. Yep. I agree. Muthgoss. Moth Goose. Thank you for your membership. The The foster house could have been nice, but Amber still may have been abused in other ways. Yeah, absolutely. Amber says that basically was just flat out not true about the swimming pool and her foster care experience and stuff like that. So she's telling one story and the aunt's telling another. Megan, thank you for your Prime. Really appreciate you being a part of my Twitch channel. Hello. Feisty and Tired, thank you. Moulard is out. Rotunzel is in. Oh my god, Rotunzel. Rotunzel, let down your long fupa. Emo Jock, hello. The way she's been acting on her lives recently triggers a visceral reaction and activates my fight response. Reminds me of the narcs I dealt with growing up. Is this reminiscent to some of the family members that you have had to cut off? Oh gosh. See what you guys are missing? All the people out there that have cut off toxic, abusive people in their lives. Do you see what you're missing? Don't you regret making that decision? Ugh. Baby girl, thank you for your membership on YouTube. Hello. Steph Lister, thank you. I have heard this woman cry more than my own damn child in the last 3 days. She's 2. Well, hey, maybe mentally Amber's 2 as well. Come on, no age shaming. No age shaming. Apprehensive yeehaw, thank you. I need you guys to look at it from that perspective is so telling. The me of it all is actually making me nauseous. Look at it from that perspective. Ash K, thank you for your super sticker. Gus, hello. Kindly take your fake tears and place them where the sun don't shine. Well, I think the washcloth would appreciate a break. Skyglow, hello. Every time she feels that she can't hide that with more lies, she always does. Girl World never disappoints, but it is insane people like her. Washcloth heart hands to you. Hello from Switzerland. Thank you so much. Washcloth heart hands back to you. Thank you so much. Overseeker, hi. First live, I know all. I'm watching. Thank you, Overseeker. Neri, thank you so much. I'm going to go play World of Warcraft with the girls. I'll catch you on the replay. Oh my god, that is so embarrassing. I cannot believe you even decided to share that with thousands of people that are watching right now. That is humiliating. Consider your reputation tanked. Deborah Kirk, hello. I've had 13 years of family trauma. I have now been other people's caregivers for over 30 years despite my own disabilities. Grow up and put that victim word down, FFS. Never gonna happen. That's her power. That's her power. The victim card, that's how she gets everything. Why would she give that up? Not gonna happen. Amber, thank you. I went on a 12-hour road trip today. Glad to have the tea. Oh my gosh. That must have taken it out of you. I hate long car drives. I really don't like. I hope you're doing okay. Ashy, thanks. Amber triggers me because she reminds me of my mean mom. Thanks for the laughs, Jordy. Oh, gosh. Amber, you remind me of someone. You remind me of my big mean mom. I'm sure she'd love to hear that comparison. Linda H., thank you so much. Woke up to lost Labubu sitting at my door. UPS finally came. My pink boo-boo has a crush on your pink boo-boo. They got their fits on, stuntin'. Oh my gosh, your Labubu finally came in the mail. Oh my gosh. Well, hey, worth the wait, right? Thank you so much, Linda. Zebra, thank you. Tammy doesn't owe Amber kindness. Yeah, it's good to be kind to your family, but technically she doesn't owe it, especially when they're toxic. Nope. And that's kind of the way that Amber operates. She thinks that the world owes her something. Billy, hello. What if Mama Lynn sides with Tammy after this? Could you imagine Tammy and the mom side together to take down Amber? The call is coming from inside the house. Quite uncanny, thanks. Let's not forget that this is all happening because Tammy's fed up and messaged Emily. Yeah, she did message Emily. Huh. Wonder how she got Emily's number. Jordy and Snowflake's secret love child. Thank you. My amazing boyfriend surprised me with a girl world coloring book. I guess I'll play choosy on which page to color first. Oh, have fun coloring. Oh my gosh. Coloring's therapeutic. Have fun with it. Gus, hello. She refuses to get well because then she couldn't punish her mother with her dysfunction. Her core emotion is white hot rage. She is sticking it to her mom with every bite she takes. Yeah, because if she got well, then she couldn't have anything on the mom. And I think that she has a lot of anger and resentment toward that mom, so that's why she continues to be dysfunctional, so that she can use the mom. And yeah, it's screwed up, truly. Crystal, hello. When I tell you, when you got Tammy on the phone, I was gagging. It kind of came out of nowhere. I mean, a lot of that Tammy stuff I didn't even know until we got on stream yesterday. So then it was kind of like, well, I don't know. Can we get her on the phone? You know? Mia Moore, hello. But wasn't Emily her everything and her best friend for over 13 months just a couple days ago? And when Rarity was her everything before that? Yeah. Here's my everything. My everything. You were my everything. Yeah. She kind of overuses that. Donna QC, thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships. Appreciate you expanding the community. Welcome to all of our new members, courtesy of Donna. Really appreciate that, Donna. Dawn Barn, hello. Seeing a full moon tonight. Is it a full moon? I don't know. I gotta check the lunar schedule. Karina, hey Karina, nice to see you. Thank you for popping in. I just wanted to say that what she said about Bottle is against TOS. You can't keep false flagging without taking someone to court. And what she said about Jordy is also against TOS. Pookie needs a blanket. God. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why. It's not a good idea for her to continue to copyright strike someone. Because she knows that she's not going to take that person to court, so ultimately what's going to happen with that copyright strike? Because when you do that, you're initiating to YouTube. You're telling YouTube, I'm initiating legal action against this person when you're really not. Mojo, thank you so much. Replay gang, we'll see you then. Thank you, Mojo. Mojo Jojo. Eric, hello. Kids think thumbs up is passive aggressive. Oh, really? Is that the new thing? All right. Well, I need to stay hip. I need to be in the know. So thank you. The antagonist, hello. Amber has the receipts, though. Can Aunt Tammy not refute texts? So she lied there. I don't think Tammy is completely innocent, is all I'm saying. No, and I mean, I'm sure that Amberlynn has some grounds to be upset with her Aunt Tammy, and I'm sure that Aunt Tammy has done and said things that she probably shouldn't have as well. But ultimately, and is a good rule of thumb for Girl World, is usually just to look at all the facts present and judge it case by case. Because if you take sides, it's like, it's kind of hard to take sides because, I don't know, there's a lot of shit to go around. No one's a saint. No one's in the clear. But, you know, ultimately in this situation, it kind of seems like Amber's the shithead. Darlin, hello. Oh, so Amber can show receipts. Yeah, if holding her phone up to her laptop and showing old text messages that we are kind of able to see, like through the blur of it all, is showing receipts. I don't know. Donna, hello. Not wearing pants at approximately 56 minutes. I think that we get into that tomorrow. So I'll save it for then. Gus, hello. Thank you for 4 months. Lisa, thank you. The dangling ankle was uploaded on August of 2022. Okay, so right around now, 3 years ago. So that was at least 2 months before the wedding. Well, the wedding was November 1st, 2021. So that was 10 months before the wedding. Hamantha, hello. Tammy is emotionally immature for 40 is wild when you realize Amber's closer to 40 herself and being this way. Oh, gosh. The Hex Girls, thank you so much. Tired of the overgrown toddler? I think we are too, but keep coming back for more. Okay, hello there. Wishing you a lovely evening. Thanks for spending time with us. I appreciate you being here, okay? Thank you so much. Zebra Girly Pop, hello. She doesn't get to dictate if and when someone moves forward from a bad event. It's ridiculous. Amber thinks Tammy should have moved on already. Yeah, I mean, like she has said, this has been decades coming. This is probably taken a lot more of a toll on her than Amber realizes. I know that Amberlynn is allowed to cross people out of her mind and be done with them mentally, but for other people, I mean, this was her whole life. She lived through this. This decision to come on a reaction channel and talk about this probably wasn't made lightly. Marsha, not Marsha, thanks. If I didn't drive, I would give my mom a break and find other means of transportation. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, really, to be constantly, to be that kind of burden on someone. But in Amberlynn, it's owed to her. In her mind, it's owed to her. You owe me this. So that whole burden, that whole thought completely goes out the window. Give her a break from driving me around. Why would I do that? She owes me. Deborah, hello. Amberlynn really just said, can we move on? Can we move on from things I did in my 20s when I was also an adult? Lord Baroque, thank you. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Nakama, hi. No one else can bring up stuff from the past, you guys. We'll just never understand the world like she does. We won't. Because we don't live in the same world as Amber. She lives in a completely different universe and timeline. So, the antagonist, thank you. Just had to clarify that they weren't married. Yeah, had to clarify. She gets that. Yeah, we talk about that more in tomorrow's stream. Jordy fan, hello. It's not normal being in a relationship with a feeder. No matter how much you want to normalize that, it's not going to happen, Amber. Stop trying to make feeders happen. It's not going to happen. Deborah, thank you. Amberlynn's cheese finally slipped off the cracker. Oh my God, I love that saying. Antagonist, thanks. She broke up a marriage but talks about cheating. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Knowingly was dating a married woman. But then brings up cheating. What, you were cheating? Yeah. Okay, thanks. Emotional blackmail. Narcissists. Common with what? Narcissists. Bree Dalton, hello. Thank God for this drama while I pack for Las Vegas. A trip Amber will never take. She can't. Amberlynn, go to Las Vegas? She can't. Soft Prince, thanks. My hub and I are watching. Can you say hi to Nick and Matt? Absolutely. Thank you so much, Soft Prince. I appreciate Nick and Matt being a part of the stream. Really appreciate you guys being in attendance with all the drama taking place. It's going to be a wild weekend yet again. Thank you so much, Nick and Matt. Carissa, hello. I haven't cheated since I was 17, as she talks to 3 people at once and overlaps all of her girlfriends. Yeah. As she looks at her girlfriend's wife's location on Life 360. Yeah. Lauren, hello. Her aunt dropped more tea than Amber has ever dropped in pounds. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. More tea spilled than Boston. Matthew Fontenot, thank you. The grandmother, Amberlynn, and mom all hanging out so often. Is that the same grandmother that got attacked by the mom that sent her to prison? Yeah. Yes, it is. Jenna, hello. 18 months. Thank you so much for a 1.5 years of membership. Oh my God. And congratulations to your progress in selling houses. Sounds like you're having an awesome year. MP3, hello. 19th birthday coming up. You better be streaming November 7th. I don't know. But November 1st, I'm not going to stream because I wouldn't want to step on anybody's toes. So I'm not sure about the 7th, but the 1st we will not be streaming. Alexandra Johnson, thank you. Can I have a ballet shoe emoji? You're my favorite. Just got discharged from the hospital. I hope you're feeling better, Alexandra. Of course. Let's get some ballet shoes for Alexandra. I hope you have a nice time getting home and recovering. She who shits herself, thank you. She is in her active addiction. She's not sober. Yeah. I mean, the food and everything. I mean, it's not always just alcohol or substances. It can be other things. Gambling. Natbat, hello. Watched last night's stream high as a kite, and I couldn't believe what I witnessed. Woke up this morning and realized it wasn't a dream. Hail Labubu. Hail Labubu. No, it certainly was not a dream. Oh my god. It was all a dream. Tcast Anon, thank you so much for your Prime membership. MMJ, thank you for 2 months. Welcome back. Hey, welcome back from Poland. Baby girl, hello, thank you. Hello from Germany. Grape, hello. Say hi to Courtney and Willie. Hey, Courtney and Willie, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys being a part of the stream. Thank you for sending that in. I appreciate the donation. Cursed Casca, hello. This isn't for you, Jordy. It's just tribute for the Labubu. All right, I will let it know. It controls my finances from now on, so, you know, I just work here. Peach Fuzz, thanks. It's my 25th birthday, so obviously it's only right that I give you money to you and your devious advisor. My devious advisor. Oh my god, I love it. Thank you so much. The devil on my shoulder, huh? Thank you so much, Peach Fuzz. I really appreciate that. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, so we will be back tomorrow to finish part 2 of all of this. I really look forward to you guys flipping out, being able to bear witness to Amberlynn flipping out and saying mean things about me. Really mean things about me. So I will see you guys then. Thank you so much for everything that was sent in this evening. I really appreciate it. So tomorrow we have part 2, and then right after, Amberlynn is going to have her say. So let the madness continue. Thank you guys. Have a good rest of your night. I really appreciate it.